This is a Ben Frank Connection presentation.
What is going on, everybody? We are live, locked in once again for another Hangout with ABJ and Monday Night Raw edition. Raw starts here in a little bit. I'm a little late on my startup. I took a little bit of a nap. I was tired as fuck, so I took a little nap. Welcome, everybody. Say what's up in the chat if you're here. If not, it is what it is. Thank you, though. But we're gonna try this again on all platforms, see how we do tonight. So we are on the YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, whatever the hell it's called, and Facebook side of things. So let's hang out. Let's watch the Monday Night Raw. If you guys want to hang out, the links are below to check out future content or other things of the ABJ podcast. I'll put that again in the chat, as well as our Discord. And if you want to join in, this is an open forum where people can come in and hang out. You just gotta have a microphone and a webcam to join in. But yeah, so let's have some fun. Raw is gonna be these Raw streams fucking take forever, man. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just not invested in much of anything when it comes to the WWE side of things right now. So it's been a challenge, but we'll get through it. I'll have that link ready. I don't know anything about the card. I should probably look on Twitter. I couldn't tell you a match. Yeah, let's see what WWE says. I fucking hate that. Hold on, I gotta change it up. Switch it up. Twitter. Oh, Nikki Cross just put a... Oh, that's not the same thing I'm looking for. Video game. More stuff has been coming out. Oh, here you go. GM announced that Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre will kick off Raw tonight. Also, Chelsea Green will get her chance to go to the Elimination Chamber if she competes in a last chance Battle Royal qualifier tonight. There you go. So that's what we got. So the show, I guess, is starting off with Cody versus Drew. It should be a fine match, but because it has that Monday Night Raw stamp on it, I don't put a lot of stock into it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Is there anything else that they announced for tonight? Gunther will defend his Intercontinental Championship against Jey Uso. There you go. That'll be live on Raw tonight. Last chance to go to the chamber will be Shayna Baszler, Michin, Isla Dawn, Zoe, and Selena Vega. And I think they said they just added Chelsea Green into that. That's all I'm seeing so far. So that's what we got. Reese over on Twitter says, "Hey ABJ, what's going on? What's going on, Reese? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Not a lot of people comment on the Twitter side, so I appreciate that love over there on Twitter and people watching over there. That's actually, you're probably one of the first people to comment while being on Twitter. I like that. My throat's been killing me. My throat hurts. What we got going on? Devin, the Tribal Chief, just tweeted. Oh, so tonight at 8:45, Tribal Chief Devin will be playing Fortnite while doing Monday Night Raw. I think that's the move. I like that move a lot. Playing video games and then just talking about Raw while it's going on. I think that's the move. Because fucking just watching it crushes me. Crushes me. We got a high over on Facebook. We got some love over on YouTube. If you're watching this, the YouTube sides, man, we just hit 910 subscribers. Thank you so much. 910 subscribers, and we're closing in on 300 hours. Is 7, 8, 9? Yeah, 300 hours of watch time. 300. Remember when we were at 1,000 hours, and then 500 hours, and then 800 hours? It's like 300 hours left of watch time to be monetized. That's super exciting. Kai says, "Sup, bitches? I love Kai."
What up, bitch?
Also says, "Digging the new setup." Thank you. I worked really hard on it. The stream, the set, it needed it. And Lily's still blocked though. I know. I feel like if it's too far away, you can't hear me as good. If you can't hear me, tell me. Because listen, I'm the
You
star.
have like a whole other side you could put your microphone on.
I don't like it there.
That's fair.
All right. Hold on.
You're like thinking about it now. Look at that. Wait a second.
I still don't like it. Now I have this cable that just does nothing here.
You're doing great. You're doing so good. Amazing things are happening.
I hate this. I don't like it. Dude, I paid all this money for a fucking microphone. I gotta show it off. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll
Put
see.
it back in front of my face.
No, because now it's in front of the fucking screen and I'm trying to watch. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't
It's
like
actually not in my way for watching either, because like now I can kind of watch over your shoulder.
I hate it. I hate this.
Just put it where you're comfortable.
People have spoken. It's fucking Kai's fault. Gotta see Lily. All right. What do we got?
I'll just hop off the screen, make things easy.
Go back to bed. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it didn't even wake me up. Didn't even let me know.
You know what actually happened? I woke up and I went to the bathroom and I go, oh shit, I should probably start my stream.
You literally, I heard you go, "What's up, everybody?" And I'm like, wait a minute. Something's happening. I should probably.
I told the universe tonight, I said, I'm
going
going to go to sleep. And if you don't wake me up, I won't care. But if you also don't wake me up, I'm just not streaming tonight. And I woke up at like
just at the right time.
3 minutes before my alarm went off. And I said, all right, that's the universe telling me I should stream tonight. And here we are. All right, Monday Night Raw is starting. I got a warning here. I feel like we're getting a.
I hear that. Like,
I think it's your microphone.
you think it's my microphone?
I know it's your. Push all your cables in.
I'm not sure I could do it any more than I.
Mess with your cables that are in the mute switch. Your microphone's giving a hiss. No. In the mute switch, make sure they're pushed in. Hashtag 1K by WrestleMania 75. I guess that's still a thing. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what anybody else does anymore. Be successful. Be not successful. Be a content creator. Do you? I don't give a shit. The only thing I can control in life is me. And I had people talking shit. I responded. They responded, and that's where we are.
As soon as I plug it back in, it just sounds the same.
Yeah, I don't like that hiss in your microphone.
I'll get a different cord.
Hmm?
I said I'll get a different cord and try that. Just past that, I don't know what to do.
Let me know when you're ready again, and I'll pull you back up. Use your Xbox headset microphone. What are we fucking low brow here? What is this talking about? Get gaming headset microphones in podcasting. Get the hell out of here. If that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. It's just the truth. It's fucking tacky. Invest in yourself. Hi, Kat. What?
I just wanted to go up with me.
All right, so we got Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre. I missed it. I think it was Randy Orton. Seen Logan Paul in there. Logan Paul, hate him or love him, man. The dude's going to Australia to work at Elimination Chamber. That says a lot. Good for that guy. Not many people are making that travel to Australia, and and he's one of them. So I respect the hell out of that. We talk about people not being serious and taking it serious and only being part-timers. At least he's showing up. I don't know. Good for you, Logan Paul. I'm completely checked out of this Bloodline storyline. I don't care anymore. Here's the thing, too. I want Cody to finish the story. Obviously, that's cool. I always wanted Rock versus Roman because it only makes sense for the head of the table nonsense that they've been pushing down our throat for 2 years. But man, it's like it's been going and going and going and going, and now it's to a point where I don't give a shit for either one of them. Because here's how it's gonna go: the Bloodline storyline is gonna end, and we're gonna have to figure out who we're gonna go next and who's the face of the company. And you're building up Cody on Raw to just send him to SmackDown, and it is what it is. Fine. But Cody Rhodes is going to become that babyface in WWE's marketing that historically fans, the smart fans, the ones that are in these streams, the ones that are watching the product, historically don't like. If you don't like the Hulk Hogan, John Cena, babyface Roman Reigns wins all the time, gets in matches, will die, it will get to a point where they're so beat up and they have to rally back and almost like the Jesus beat down every single match. If that annoys you and that bothers you, that's what Cody's title reign is going to be. That's what Cody as your main guy is going to be. He's going to be that guy who is going to get his ass whipped, and then he's going to pull through at the end, and he's going to win the match, and he's going to win all of the matches, and he's never going to lose, and he's going to be that pushed babyface in your face forever until he goes away or until they get somebody else. And if that's what you're into, cool. But that's the path that Cody's going to go. And if you're into that style character, and if you're a younger WWE fan, you're going to love it. If you're don't really like that and you want your edge and you miss your Attitude Era and you missed those style characters, Cody's not going to be for you. Hopefully that doesn't, because I feel like I had to lean into my mic because I feel like I can't be heard. I don't know. Did you plug everything in? You have a new cable? Let's see. That did it.
I don't hear this anymore.
Unmute it. There you go.
There we go.
Talk.
I'm talking.
Yeah, that cable sucked. Throw it away.
Okay.
Whatever one you use, chuck it out. Chuck it.
Hands by you.
Chuck it in the bin.
Chuck it in the bucket.
Wait.
Yeah, now I hear it again.
That sucks. All right.
I hear it again. Do you think it's this one from like that side?
Let's try this. Fucking do it live, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's still hissing.
This cable needs to get changed, not the short one.
Okay, so go grab a long one.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing in the first place.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that long one needs to get changed. Mick says, "Hey Scott, what's going on, Mick? How you doing, brother?" So we're not gonna chuck that out because we need that. We're gonna play fucking hot potato with wires real quick. Oh, we got some people here tonight. We got 4 people over on X, 7 on YouTube. We got 8 people hanging out on Facebook. Thank you so much. The Facebook side of thing, I'm trying to grow that page. It's been slow coming. I think we only have like 300 likes over there, but we'll grow it. But I appreciate everyone hanging out over there. Here's some content over on the YouTube side if you're into it that I've been posting that's out now. Currently out, Evander James, the one who just dropped 2, Jorge Guapo. Tonight at midnight, Miles Penn drops from the Lost Boys. Let me get rid of that. Hey, Mick, real quick. Sorry, Mick. You're in the way, brother. We got Handsome Mac Zero dropping on Thursday. I think that's how it's going. I have to double check it. Then we have Frightmare, and then our last pre-recorded interview before we go live and bring out the new era of the content and all the new stuff that's coming will be World Famous Cheeseburger. I've had a lot of people in the past say, Tony, I want to support you, but I don't like pro wrestling. And I said, okay, not a problem. That is a lot of my content, but I get it. And I gotta spread out the wealth to interview different people from different eras and different things. So I have musicians coming back. I have content creators coming back. I have a lot of different ideas coming for interviews, and they're all not just going to be interviews. We're going to start doing movie reviews and album reviews and talking all things pop culture and horror movie and beers and medical marijuana. And there's going to be a lot of different style of content that's coming to the channel, and I'm very excited to roll it all out. And it's going to be hard because I'm trying to find employment again, and I don't know what hours I'm going to be working. So a lot of it's in the air, but I still got to grind. There's no excuses. If you want to make content, you got to do what you got to do. But I can't wait for everything to come through. Also, 5 questions with ABJ, Tarzan Devil's out, and then just recently dropped today the interview with Ace Austin. So go check those out over on the channel. I'm very, 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 very excited for a lot of them. And then we just did over on Tornado Tag the history of not the history, but we did a watch along or a talk about or whatever it may be of WrestleMania 5. We broke down the card, said what we liked, didn't like. It was a lot of fun. We have a new episode coming this Sunday where we're doing a history of, if you're an old school Tornado Tag podcast fan, this episode has been done before, but I want to do it today in new light with new eyes and a different thing. And we're doing the history of Sputnik Monroe. If you don't know who Sputnik Monroe is, it is an episode you must watch. It's a really cool episode, really cool story, and it's something I think people should know about. So that's coming up on Sunday again. Guessing Drew versus Cody is going to end in a no contest. Is it true that only 4 matches for Elimination Chamber? Unreal. Honestly, if the Elimination Chamber match is a very, very long match, I don't mind it being 4 matches. You have 2 chamber matches that are probably going to go 30, 45 minutes. If and then you throw 2 other matches on there, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need a 6-hour pay-per-view. Honestly, 4 matches is great. If that's the way WWE is going to go, where they're going to do less matches on a card and you're going to get maybe 4 or 5 matches and get out of there, sign me the fuck up. I'll take 5 or 6 matches and then the filibuster in between it and all the recapping in between. I'll take all day long. I'll take all that and just give me 4 matches and get me out of town. I'm with that. I don't need 15, 20 match cards anymore. That shit's getting old. AEW is doing that where there's fucking 80 matches on a card and every single pay-per-view is a 2-night WrestleMania extravaganza. We don't need all that. 4 matches is great. Actually, I'm pumped for that card now if it's only 4 matches.
Okay, before I start attaching all of it.
Yeah, I turned you down here. But we're gonna let's see here. We got.
Is that now?
Let's see. I don't hear anything yet.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead, talk.
I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't hear the buzz.
Okay.
Chuck that cable out. Chuck that cable out.
That's the one. Got it.
All right. See, you're learning. You're learning cables.
Yeah.
Here's the link. If anybody wants to come hang out, maybe you have a different take on this. I'd love to hear your takes. Come in for a segment or 2. Come talk to me. Tell me what you're excited about for Chamber. I will be doing a pro wrestling scorecards for Chamber. If you haven't done your scorecards, get those in for this weekend. I'll be doing a pro wrestling scorecards prediction panel. I'll probably do that Friday afternoon-ish. Also, I'm not working, so we'll be here at 5 a.m., 4 a.m. for Elimination Chamber. We're going to wake up bright and early or not sleep. And we'll be here for Chamber live on the stream. I might also do a game stream tonight because I took a little bit of a nap. I hate the way this you bumped the camera. That's what it was.
Sorry.
Yeah. I was like, why are they fucking moving? I know you do, and it drives me bananas. So tonight we'll probably do a I hate, you know what I can't stand? I'm sorry, sidetracked ADD moment. I hate burger commercials where they purposely put the ketchup on the outside of the burger, so when they push it down, the ketchup comes out. Nobody likes a burger like that.
No,
Put it
it's
in
too
the
messy.
middle.
It's too.
I understand you're trying to, for the product version, show the ketchup. It annoys me. Anyway, the mind of a madman. Check us out on tonight. We'll probably do a game stream. I think I'm going to play some Call of Duty tonight. If not Call of Duty, do I start a Nintendo Switch game tonight? Or do I play Call of Duty because it's just easy to jump in and jump out? I'm debating.
What do you want to do?
I don't know what I want to do yet. We might start a Nintendo Switch stream. But I have a whole bunch of Switch games I haven't beat yet. I have all these Pokemon games. I have games I haven't even played yet, like Super Mario World, Super Mario Odyssey. I have still yet to beat. Like I can still play Mario Kart. I can still do the Zelda games that I never beat. I still have to beat Luigi's Mansion. There's so many games,
The
but
Zelda games that you have to beat.
Fucking yeah.
Okay.
I never beat
Breath of the Wild.
Wild.
I didn't either. I
started playing Breath
and then
of the
found out-
Wild. And as I was playing Breath of the Wild, I was starting to do a game stream, and I was like, I'm gonna start a game stream in Breath of the Wild, and it's gonna be great. Nobody watched it because the game's fucking 10 years old and nobody gave a shit about it. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. And then the hardest moment of my life hit, like obviously divorce and all that fun stuff. And Breath of the Wild is already frustratingly hard. I was like, I can't add to my life right now by playing this fucking video game.
I tried doing Breath of the Wild as well, and it was not.
I'm trying to get that blue.
I would also. I appreciate that. Whenever I found out about Breath of the Wild, is kind of my first time even really playing Zelda at all. Was Breath of the Wild, and this was last year. And I think after talking to you for a while, I realized, like, I think you're the one who told me that, like, oh, if you unlock all of the towers, then you can unlock the map, and then it's not like you just walked around and your map's not getting undone. I was walking around for months and no one had told me that. I didn't understand the premise.
Dude, the game just is like, just go live your life.
Yeah, but you don't get told anything.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Do Pokemon instead? Maybe. All right, so here, Kai, if we do Pokemon, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So whatever I have, I'm gonna start over with. Maybe. I hate that idea too, to be honest with you. I'd have to see because I have to transfer stuff. I don't want to lose stuff because I have certain things on certain games. But I really enjoyed Arcturus. I like going around and doing all of those. Sorry. But I have that. I have Sword and Shield. I have Violet and Scarlet. And I have Pearl. We also have Snap that I've never finished either. Or I have Let's Go Pikachu. There's Pikachu and Eevee. So I'm debating if which one I'm going to do. But I have all of those. The only one I'm missing is, I think for the Switch, is Pearl and Diamond. I don't have Diamond. Moved up 910 subscribers. Yeah, I had 910 for like 2 or 3 days now, Steven. But I appreciate you looking at it. Someone else is just excited as I am. It's pretty good. It makes me, I'm going to be honest, as someone who does this a lot and I talk a lot on this stream, when you guys like also look at my subscriber count and you take pride in it, that makes me feel good. So I appreciate that. See, I can't do anything with ROMs because I don't have the computer set up to do it. I don't want to put anything on this computer and then also stream while the game is running and overloading my computer, because if this computer takes a shit or crashes, my content is done. It's done. I like, my entire life is based on this laptop right here. I lose this. If I just disappear one day, either I died or this computer died. I'm being completely honest. And if that happens, it's over. So I won't do any gaming, PC gaming, until this laptop gets taken care of first. If I get another gaming PC, because I can't do too much with only one little screen. And laptops aren't notoriously great for huge multitasking tasks. But we'll get through it. Everyone from Facebook has now bailed, and it's pretty much essentially watching on YouTube now. So I appreciate you guys. We did get some thumbs up from Parma, Sean, CJ, Itza and Mike. What did you say, Mike? Mike looks good.
Mike looks good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Steven says, giving you positive vibes. Thank you, Steven. I did apply for a lot of stuff today. I'm pretty pumped for. Let's hopefully I get some of these work at home jobs. Looks like Gunther versus Jay is going to be the main event. But and I'm not trying to shit on it, and I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to ruin everyone's good time here.
Comes out, it's okay.
But like, does anyone in their right mind think that this match is going to be a 1-2-3 clean victory? Cody Rhodes loses clean to Drew McIntyre, or Cody Rhodes beats Drew McIntyre clean? Because I don't see that happening here tonight. They're going to put on a great match, and they're going to show you exactly why you should want to watch one-on-one between these two. And then the ending's going to come, and there's not going to be a clear-cut winner because it's going to end in shenanigans. And the same thing with Gunther versus Jay. Unless Gunther just beats Jay, and you're like, cool. The only thing I could think with Gunther versus Jay, if they have bigger plans for Gunther, and Gunther's plan is to do something big for Mania that isn't defending the IC title, then now is your move to get the title off of him. Does WWE have the balls to change one of their major titles on television? I don't see it. It's historically is never really. They change women titles. They change tag team titles. They don't change major titles on TV very often. It just doesn't happen. But if you're going to put Gunther in a different scenario where you have something big planned for him for Germany or something big planned for him in somewhere else, and it does not involve the IC title, now's the time to do it, because now you have 2 months to get him situated for something bigger for Mania, free up your IC title, and put it on someone who can give you that big name match. Reese says ICDQ in either of these matches. Reese, I think you're a smart fan. I think you're on to something. Let's try that. I don't know. We'll got to figure something out. Well, the new lights I'm looking at are going to be a lot different, but we'll eventually get there. Speaking of Jay, 2K24 has his new theme entrance and gear, yet Kari isn't in it. That's some weak shit. Well, the new Jay character has been out for a while now. Main Event Jey Uso has been there for a minute, and Kari just kind of came back a couple months ago. So I can see if they didn't have Kari ready yet. But I can see how you're frustrated. Other matches tonight: Judgment Day versus DIY, Miz and R-Truth, Chad Gable versus Ivar, Last Chance Women Clarifier match. So the TV is right in front of me. I am having a hard time hearing it because my microphone's now right in front of the fucking, and I don't want to do that. So if I turn the TV up, you're gonna hear a lot of my TV background, and I don't want to do that to you either. So I am sacrificing hearing the show a little bit to talk to you guys and to do this stream. Once again, one day I'll have a computer where I can put the live TV on a screen and then it comes through my headphones. One day.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Hopefully, here's a cool little thing. Next Sunday, maybe making a trip out to a wrestling show. I have someone possibly picking me up to take me out to a wrestling show. I believe it's a taped a venue where it's all taped, aired to tape type show. It's not going to be in front of a live crowd. It's going to be a taped series. So I have an opportunity to go get some more 5 questions with ABJ and get some content, hopefully. So, which is good because I'm running low. I only got 3 5 questions left, and then I'm out of 5 questions. So I have to start getting some more. But I think 5 questions, I'm going to start doing more like everyday people. Like if I'm out somewhere, I'm just bringing my shit with. Well, I don't go anywhere, so that's going to be kind of hard to do too. Never mind. Whatever fucking happens. I'm not pushing anything or rushing anything. All right, we're back.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. So who all do we have going to the Elimination Chamber for the men? So far.
What's that?
I said, who all do we have going into the Elimination Chamber? For
Elimination Chamber will be Drew, LA Knight, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, and I'm missing somebody, but I forget. Anthony needs superstars. Shari had to say it. Someone's already begging for money for Mania. I'm not shocked. I mean, I'm not even getting into it no more because I'll be a hater and I'll be. That's what people do, man. Some people beg for money. It's just what it is.
So why does Cody have a fight? Like, I don't.
Because nobody is willing to put the work in to keep your TV show active, and your top guys don't want to work all the time, and Cody does. Realistically, right now, Seth's not 100%. CM Punk's out. Roman's not working every night, and The Rock's not working every night. So we're going to beat the shit out of Cody and put him in matches like this until Mania. I respect Cody for doing it, but if Cody gets hurt right now, say Cody blows his knee out. If Cody blows his knee out, your Mania is done. It gets to a point where you have to look at this like you're starting quarterback and you're coming up on your big game. You want to keep winning the game, but you got to put your quarterback in a position where he stays healthy and he stays protected so you don't lose him for the big game. And props to Cody for going out and doing this match, but man, that's
is Cody the highest rated in 2K?
Probably Roman.
Oh, touche.
Drew, the fact that Drew's not a 90 overall is kind of crazy, to be honest, because the guy was like a world champion at one point in time. I don't know how they do the fucking the ranking system, to be honest with you. Kyrie returned in September. That's a plenty of time. Punk returned and debuted, yet he's planned for DLC. But let's be honest, Kai. Kyrie Sane or CM Punk. Who do you want to get higher in your game right now? Who's going to put more butts in seats on a video game? Be realistic when you answer this. Yes, Punk is going to be pushed for DLC for a reason. Because it's fucking CM Punk coming back to WWE. It's a little more oomph than Kyrie Sane coming back. Just saying. I love you, bro. I love you. But we're talking crazy talk now. If we're putting Kyrie and Punk on the same level. I'm just saying. It's a little nutty. It's a little crazy. I'm just nervous of what matches we get for they're going to test Seth's knee wrestling twice at Mania, one night tag match and the other night defending his title. The tag match is literally in there so everyone doesn't have to carry a huge workload. That's exactly why that match is happening. Here's a question. Andrade, Lumo, Dexter Lumis, and Omos. Everyone talks about how AEW has utilized all their talents, but where are these people? They're not here because they're gearing up for WrestleMania, and they don't have plans for these guys. That scared the shit out of me. That light. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is walking behind me? But they don't have plans for these guys, and they're not going to try to rush a storyline before the big show. Wait, you mean this ended with a crazy finish of him being attacked by the Bloodline and it wasn't a clear-cut win?
I'm very confused.
The Bloodline came out and attacked Cody. Jimmy got on the ropes. Ref went after Jimmy. Solo came up, grabbed Cody, hit him with the spike. Drew McIntyre wins 1, 2, 3. So not a clear-cut winner. Shenanigans. The Bloodline cost Cody. This is what I'm talking about with WWE. This is so boring to me because you can see it coming a mile away. Say what you want about AEW of them not putting good storylines, and there's matches that happen, but there's no storyline behind the match. But if you're gonna get like Swerve Strickland versus Daniel Bryan, someone's winning and someone's losing. They're not doing some bullshit to say, oh, we have to protect our talent. No, go out there and let them work a fucking match. Cody Rhodes can win this match and Drew can lose, and Drew can be like, I'm going in the chamber now even more motivated because Cody beat me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's stupid. Speaking of things that aren't stupid, Sometimes people join this that are kind of lame and boring, and almost like a Parmesan sandwich. But we're not gonna bore you with this nonsense. We're gonna bring the cream of the crop. Sometimes the cream rises to the top, and in a situation, this is how it goes. Because Ralph from the Opinion City Podcast is here tonight. What's going on, brother?
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, because he didn't. I'm only because he didn't come first.
Yes. Yeah. No, I figured it was a good time to hop in. Solo came in and did his thing, so figured it's time
Here
for me to
you
hop
come.
in. Yep.
How's your night going, brother?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Just hanging out, chilling. Did a podcast tonight with with the founder of WrestleMap.com.
The hell's WrestleMap?
So WrestleMap.com is a website where they have an interactive map that shows professional wrestling organizations all over the world. And they actually have a YouTube channel where they show videos from different organizations. He was just telling us today that he's got an entire show from a wrestling promotion in Africa that is going to debut on his YouTube channel. So yeah, pretty cool.
So I can go on WrestleMap.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. I can go on WrestleMap.com, not WrestleFap. I don't know why that's even a thing. So I typed in WrestleMap, and the first thing came up.
No, I'm looking over his shoulder.
I thought I misspelled it.
WrestleMap.com.
I got you. I got WrestleMap.com.
Yes.
All right. So I can do.
Keep it going.
I'm seeing how good they are. I'm gonna do my backyard and see how accurate they are. We're gonna put them to the test.
Oh, here we go.
It's not looking good.
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right. So what do we got here in Reading? Outbreak Wrestling is there. They're not even a promotion anymore. High Tension, they're doing them based out of. I mean, they're there, but they're not a Reading-based company. Atomic Championship, Allentown.
I'm not really sure how good things
WXW.
are in the United States right now. I know things are pretty.
True
What
Wrestling.
Are we watching? What is this?
Grand Slam
What is
Wrestling. Backbreakers. Yeah, Backbreakers isn't even a promotion
Put your
anymore.
face-
I'll tell you this though. What? Yeah, it's documentary stuff.
It was all The Rock before. That's what I was.
Yeah, they're talking about WWE legends. It's they're WWE documentaries of their wrestlers, so you can take them with a grain of salt because they're going to be talked about as a promotion, not about who they are.
Got you. Okay.
It's not terrible, but here's the deal. I like the idea of it. So if I can turn around and say to somebody, "Hey, where do you live? This is where a promotion you should seek out." This is a great starting point. I hate this mic here because I feel like I have to put it way over here to not block the TV. I got to move it. I'm sorry, Lily. It's driving me crazy.
Put it where you're comfortable. I said that from the beginning.
Your face was cut off. Oh, I lost Ralph. Ralph disappeared. I didn't even know that Ralph left. I was talking to nobody. All right. Hopefully that's good. It's a great start for this company, but obviously I think it would work better with more crowdfunding and crowd support. So like more people should know about this website so they can enter in the information so they can add to it. But I think it's a great start because how many times have we had people come on here and be like, "Hey, I live here and there's like no wrestling by me," and we could be like,
Actually, there's this.
Check this one out. Yeah,
Right.
I like the idea. I really like the idea. Where the hell did Ralph go? I wasn't shitting on WrestleMap, if that's why I left. I don't even know where my phone went. I lost everything. Oh, there's my phone. I'm so not used to this setup, and I'm trying to get used to it. Like my hands, like I got muscle memory of my stuff, and now it's like I put things in different places.
It's crazy because it's all in the same spot.
It's not though.
Just the whole desk got moved over 6 feet.
Yeah, it's spiraling me. All right, what happened?
I don't know. It's a good question.
So Off of the Wild Samoan promotion is going to be shutting down. Final show in April. I seen that.
That's insane.
Yeah, I think they're just going to move all stuff from WXW and possibly just move it over off of Junior's promotion over in Broadheadsville. But WXW is the home of a lot of talent. Actually, that's where I seen Solo Sikoa right before he went to NXT, WXW. But no, I was gonna say that I think what they've created there is a great start, and the more the community can add to it and say, hey, here's a promotion you should check out. It can be like a cage match, you know what I mean? Where like you can look at that map and help people find stuff. Are you frozen, Ralph, or are you just in deep thought? I think we lost Ralph again. He looks like a majestic church painting right now.
Something from a Da Vinci or something.
No one screen cap that. All right. No, I'm no one take a picture of that and make it look angelic and heavenly, like angels or
like.
Don't put angels on. You know the little angels,
the little cherub,
the cherubs on each side where they're both looking up at like God. No one screen cap that and do that right now.
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
I'm gonna get them up. It's gone. I didn't do that. They took over. That was a good photo. Hope no one screen capped that and did what I said, because that would be great content. That title looks cool with the Philly
Jay
green.
Hudson. Why does Jennifer Hudson have it? Why do any of these?
They're literally just handing any celebrity that title and taking a photo with them so they can promote WrestleMania.
Crazy.
50% of those people don't give a fuck about pro wrestling. WWE is essentially like, hey, we have the ability to have access to Hollywood because of The Rock and our connections now with TKO. So we're gonna have celebrities hold our belt, and it's gonna. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. You know what's corny as fuck? When you have a title belt that's not actually the real title belt, but you're using it to market. If you don't use your title to market properly, it comes off corny and stupid like that. And that's coming from a major company. So when you walk around with your title and you're like, oh, this is cool, that looks stupid. Oh, Lil Wayne held my title. I'm pumped. I'm going to put it on TV. Speaking of Andrade, he's getting a promo. Why are they putting pirate font up?
That
looks like pirate font.
They're literally just saying what he's saying, but English. Okay.
That's the most they've ever let Andrade talk in WWE.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And he got to talk in his name.
So, when he was in WWE the first time, Vince don't like when people don't have an accent or they can't speak English. Vince didn't even like people with Southern accents. So the fact that they let him cut a promo is kind of cool. And Ralph is back, bro. You paused in the craziest. You were like, oh, you're like super angelic. Oh, he's gone again. What the hell, Ralph? He's having some issues tonight. Andrade hasn't wrestled since Royal Rumble. Well, there you go. Andrade just got a promo tonight. Is it just me or does masks that close?
If you just say that they are not.
What are we adding the fucking drawing on the screen for?
Because they literally just did that a minute ago with Solo, but we're looking at how Solo was looking at him when he came in to hit him. Yeah,
but that's like a WWE encircling the play and setting up.
Yeah, but it's Pat McAfee, so he can do what he wants.
I don't like it. I swear to God, they use the same posters every week, like the anatomy of the shoulders and like all that.
Well, if it's supposed to be a room, like the posters wouldn't move.
But they go from
that polka dot shirt though. Look at Seth in his mesh top. I'm sorry, unpopular opinion probably, but I think Seth dresses way better. Whoever's costume designer for Seth, amazing. Costume designer for Becky. We could work a little harder.
I think it comes down to the swagger of the person doing it, you know?
Seth just has it. I've said it before, and I'm going to go ahead and say it again. He has better fashion takes, but also, like, I've seen her, whenever they put her in poofy arm outfits, I'm like, no, just leave it to Seth. Let him take that over.
Yeah. There's too much dead spots in their shows, and I don't know. I don't know. Like this kind of stuff I check out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to just watch wrestling matches.
Oh.
Wait, this is this weekend and they only have oh no, I'm sorry. That finisher looks like it does nothing to somebody.
I forgot to finish one.
That's the moonsault you used? You barely got it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of Naomi and Tiffany Stratton being in this.
We have one more.
They're gonna have that last chance tonight. So whoever wins the match of all the people who lost their match,
Baszler and who?
so it's like 5 or 6 people.
Oh, okay.
This is actually the match right here. In real life, Seth dresses like ABJ. I believe it. Tell me what the hell's going on, Drew McIntyre. Nah, he's not with the Bloodline, but the Bloodline just attacked Cody because Cody's their rival right now. I'm watching and I can't believe my eyes. Drew McIntyre, Two-Face. There you go. So Soto is upset about it. Yeah, totally agree. See, I disagree. I like his crazy ass wear clothing. I don't get her attire. I don't like it.
I think it's hot.
A basketball jersey? I think the pants are cool.
You do know she's probably not going to keep the jersey on, right?
I just don't like the jersey.
I don't like that Shayna Baszler comes out in the same makeup every single weekend. My mom's here? Nobody told me that there was a person with the same name. Could have warned me.
No, she just show you her back. That's their thing. So check out my back.
That's a hot back. Why not? In seriousness.
So they're trying to make her.
So not only is my dad in wrestling, but my mom's in wrestling, and nobody told me this.
So Raquel is kind of like the Spanish version of Bianca and Jade, and like the muscle bound power lifter female, but Spanish version. The only problem is she doesn't stop smiling. She's getting her ass kicked and she's smiling she has to get that edge to her. She's got great teeth. You know what I'm saying? She's I don't know. Watching, not listening from the car. What's going on, guys? What's going on is Ralph is trying to get in here and you're sabotaging him. You know what I mean? I don't know how you're doing it, but you're sabotaging him. Ralph wasn't here, but he's having technical issues. And no, I don't know. But what's going on, Parm? Watch Raquel's getting the win. I would, now that Raquel's there, I wouldn't see why not. I met Seth at a Parkway Drive show. Was the day after Raw in Kansas City, and I guess they had to the next day, and he stayed back to catch the show. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Seth's a good dude. I'm a Seth fan. Who do you think's gonna win the Elimination Chamber? Well, listen, we still have Monday Night Raw tonight. We have SmackDown Friday, and Elimination Chamber on Saturday. SmackDown Friday, I don't think there's going to be a lot of storytelling going on for the Chamber because I think most of your talent is going to be on a plane or on their way to Australia to wrestle in the morning. So I would almost guarantee next week's SmackDown is going to be all of the talent who didn't go to Australia. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen with SmackDown. So we're going to do all of our predictions for oh, there you go. SmackDown's taped out. So there you go. SmackDown's taped out. So we do a thing called digital.pro wrestling scorecards. I'm going to put the website in the chat now, but this is a free service that you can use, and it's a pick'em game, and you get to find out.
What is that one?
I don't know. I'm gonna look in a second, and you get to sign up for free and play along. Join the ABJ faction and play along with us. But I still have to give out prizes that I can't do right now because I lost my job. But we'll get there. Pride style indie inclusive pro wrestling crossed my heart. So that's that pro wrestling company that they've been talking about that kind of shoots like a punk rock show. Remember we were talking to them in the chat, so I think they're gonna do that for that. Yeah, but the elimination chamber is not even open to get your picks in yet, but we will do it as soon as it opens up. I wish I can get a replica of the Universal Championship title. I have one replica belt. It was given to me as a gift from Ruda Entertainment, so I'm very, very, very appreciative of my one and only title. But I feel you. Sometimes people get some people get belt envy. I think they're cool to have, but I couldn't see dropping $400, $500 on belts when I know I have more vision in my content that I need to take care of first. I need to get cameras. I want to get that fucking one camera so bad.
How do you argue with that?
Yeah. Oh, Queen's here over on Twitch side, getting some love over on Twitch. Except only one person's watching, but I'm happier over there. I'm happier over there. Courtney.
Oh,
Courtney.
hey, Courtney.
Courtney's hanging out. Do I have the YouTube championship? No, I'm not the champion. I barely have subscribers and I don't have a lot of viewers. One day we'll be the champion one day. I see. Here's the thing. I would never put a title on myself or a claim that I'm doing amazing or saying that I've hit a top where I am the best until I can honestly speak on that. And when I look at the landscape of journalism and I look at the landscape of who's in the fields I'm in, I'm not even close. I'm not the champion, and I'm never going to claim to be the champion, but I'm going to work every day to get to a point where I can feel like I'm a champion. That's the goal. I'll be the champion when someone else proclaims me the YouTube champion. It's a title I won't give myself. Who would drop that kind of money? Who knows? Yeah, Alex, AEW championship he bought. I was just talking shit. I love the shit talking. Let's keep. I don't mind it at all. Anything big happened on Raw. The show started with Cody versus Drew McIntyre. It was a good match. We knew it was going to end in shenanigans. The Uso came down with Solo, cost Cody the match, and that's pretty much it. And then it's been promo city ever since. It's been video package after video package after video package after video package, and we haven't gotten a second match. They are setting up the next match for the last chance women's elimination chamber spot. Shayna Baszler's out there. Zoe Starks is out there, and a returning Raquel Rodriguez just came back, and she's in the match. It's a Tony thing, maybe. I don't think it's a Tony thing. But
Jesus, there's like 20 of them in there now.
It's a battle royal.
I'm glad she got to wear her flag again.
Do you think we ever get Selena Vega back with Andrade? Or do they let Andrade stand in his own? She's so little.
She's winning.
I think they're trying to push Selena Vega to be the next Sasha Banks. I love Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. I love it. She's so goddamn good. She just gets it. Chelsea's married to Matt Cardona.
I know.
Yes. We just watched her. You just watched her dad wrestle.
Don't know who that
Jim the Anvil Neidhart. It was him and Bret Hart versus two guys at WrestleMania 5. He was the guy with the big red beard and the pink and black.
Oh, okay. She knows how to toss a mean Greek salad.
I bet she can.
I was watching I don't know, something with Gordon Ramsay earlier.
Oh, waiting for Charlotte Andrade. I don't know if we'll get that. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, Anthony, you do a lot of great interviews. You have a great, clear speaking voice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Last time I was at a match, my voice sounds like shit today. Last time I was at a match when it was WWF and it was Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan. That's crazy. But we just watched
That.
We just watched WrestleMania 5 in Atlantic City. Yo, she has her by the hair.
I can't see.
She was doing a gorilla press, and Natalia's doing a gorilla press to Chelsea Green and had her by the leg and her hair. Oh, BFAB in action. She actually getting to wrestle. Oh, it wasn't Chelsea Green. She had what's her name? The war Katana, whatever her name is. Honestly, Maxine and Chelsea would be a fun little rivalry. Maxine Dupree and Chelsea Green. All right, let me get back to this real fast. So where's it at here? Let them both stand on their own. I respect. Only because they've had history of being with each other before. I think it'd be cool to put them back together. I thought it was cool seeing them together. Wonder if replacing Carlito with Andrade and LWO. Send me your YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and you type in ABJ Podcast or Anthony Blackwell Jr., will pop up. Or if you just type in Hangout with ABJ, like what you see below me, it'll pop right up. Santo. Is that Drew? Is that Drew laughing? I don't know whose emojis they are. Who's tossing salad? Naomi, right? Naomi's a salad tosser. Natalia? No, yeah, Natalia. Sorry. I mean, Naomi might like to toss salad as well. My favorite wrestler is Liv Morgan. Sorry to hear that. I'm not a Liv. I mean, I like Liv Morgan as a person. As a wrestler, she's not my favorite.
She makes an amazing Christina Aguilera, though.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen her, she's doing a Christina Aguilera spoof of some sort.
If Raquel wins this match, Rhea versus Raquel at Mania, no. I think it's too soon to put Raquel in there. I still think it's going to be. I think we're going to get Rhea versus Bianca. Everyone keeps saying Becky. I think it's going to be Bianca and Rhea Ripley.
She about to get thrown out? No.
Long-term booking, Rhea injured her. Sure. But that's a story you can tell after Rhea. I think Rhea has a lot more storylines in front of her, but I think the title holds up a lot of her feuds. You and Liv have something in common? What, we'd like to get dirty? I don't know. That
was good.
That was funny.
I'm gonna write down
really surprised Jade's not in the Battle Royal. Man, they're slow playing Jade. I don't know what's going on with it, man. Are they waiting for after Mania for Jade? Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? I thought for sure Jade would be involved in this year's Mania with something. Oh, I was right with the dirty. I like to get a little dirty. Even though she hasn't signed to a brand. Agreed. I keep saying it, and it only makes sense to do it, but it's to a point where you have to you got to do something soon, and you have to reset your company. Like WWE needs a hard reset. They really do, and I feel like it has to come soon. I thought last year's Mania was going to be the reset, but we continue this Bloodline storyline because it's holding up the company, but we just need that hard reset. Another thing, like if you really, really, really break it down of what this company needs, what it absolutely needs more than anything in the world is it needs to get its shit together and do this. And we're back. Jade pulls an edge and attacks a participant and enters herself into a match. but who's Kofi in that situation? Maybe, but then like if you just have Jade walks in the door and just says, "I'm here, I'm taking your spot, do something about it," you set a precedent that like anyone in the company can do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll be honest. I think here's what I think they're struggling with, Jade. Historically, WWE hasn't been amazing when it comes to people of color, especially black people, as champions or pushing them as major stars of their company. A lot of people of color within the WWE have a ceiling, and they find their ceiling very, very quickly. I think the hardest part that they have to figure out with Jade is you have a Bianca who can be your female black like mega star. She can be everything you need as a superstar and be very, very important to a younger black demographic of girls or even men. And Jade can also be that. For how much Jade was a heel in WWE, they can make Jade a mega baby face. Like she could be just like this absolute mega baby face as well. But I think they both can't be baby faces and they both can't be heels. So I think they're trying to figure out who's playing which. Because if you got to rock with one as the baby face and one as the heel. But I think they have to really, really like, I don't know. Also, too, just putting this out there as an idea, as a floater, if AEW comes out on a Wednesday and they release Mercedes is now in the company, Okada is in the company, does WWE respond on a Friday or a Monday before that Wednesday show and say Jade's here? Or, you know what I mean? Like they come out with their own heat, like Jade has now entered WWE before the announcement of Mercedes Moné?
Do you think they're going to do it before? Or do you think they're going to be like, and you get to have this for 1.5 seconds, and now Jade is here. And
yeah,
we're gonna see
either
it
before or after.
I think they're going to do it after.
So
I think
if
they're
all
wait
your
for them to announce someone and then be like, oh, you think she's going to get the spotlight? Just kidding.
Yeah,
here's
I
Jade.
definitely can see WWE doing something that week of that show to say Mercedes and Okada have signed with AEW. AEW put on this show. It was maybe good, maybe sometimes very good, sometimes maybe shit. But also then WWE comes out on a Friday or just says this
That's
just in,
true,
Jade makes
but-
her announcement, and then that's the talk because WWE owns the media. Like they're very WWE has more access to higher media than AEW does. So as soon as AEW does something of substantialness, WWE can just hit a switch and be like, ESPN, all these major outlets talk about our product. You know what I mean? Bianca can't be a heel with her show now. You know why that doesn't make sense? Miz and Maurice have been heels forever and got TV shows as heels. I disagree with your statement. I don't think that you can't make Bianca a heel and give her a TV show because they gave it to one of the biggest heels in the company. Just saying. I want heel Bianca back. I don't know if she has to be heel, but I feel like I don't want to say I can't. I'll say somebody else said this, right? Because they did. Heels for Life Wrestling over on TikTok. They feel that, and they're people of color, so they can say this, and I'm just saying, I'm restating what they say, but I kind of agree. Bianca is kind of like a very whitewashed character. Like before she talked a little like, you don't go here, and she had all her slang and stuff, and now she's they think whitewashed. So she can be that marketable person. I can somewhat agree with that, maybe. But that's a sentiment of others about Bianca. I don't know, man. When I only been to a couple live events here and there, but when I was in Wilkes-Barre and I seen younger people really just gravitate to Bianca Belair live, it was really important and it was cool to see. The reveal has already happened. That's and that's gonna be really stupid and dumb. Pros and Kingpin, what's going on, Mark? How you doing, brother? Mark's got a new channel, new show. Shit, I'm gonna fuck it up. Smack Talk, or it's along those lines. He has two really good co-hosts. Their setups are really good. Their mics, like, it's a great quality show. They talk talk all things mainstream wrestling, go check them out. I did share it on my community page, so go check them both out. Who just got eliminated?
I couldn't even tell you because they just started the match and I didn't know who anybody was, and I can't see anyone from here really. But she was wearing purple and she went to jump over, and literally Shayna Baszler just like, how to say, spiked a volleyball, but with
was it Chelsea Green?
Oh, it could have been. She was wearing purple, right? No, she had dark hair.
But she's still sitting down, so I can't see. I don't think it has to be Hood. I don't think it has to be a Hood character, but I think she can still be her culture. You know what I mean? And be the culture and be someone that maybe she more resembles. I don't know who. Ooh. I don't know personally what Bianca Belair is as a human being or who she is as a human being. So if she's doing that right now, then awesome. And maybe we're stereotyping her into something she doesn't want to be. But it at sometimes Bianca doesn't come off natural. Whatever she's doing for us as the crowd sometimes isn't as natural as it can be. It feels commercialized. It feels like when someone's trying too good to be good.
Too hard.
Yeah. So I can see that. I feel like she needs a little bit of an edge. When she was in NXT and she had that little bit of sass to her, I liked her. I thought she seemed more.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
That wins this?
It's down to Raquel and Natalya. It's down to the 6 who got an entrance.
Did Shayna get eliminated?
There's Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler.
So I think Shayna and Zoe are going to have a little thing here where they're going to toss the other one. Smack Talk Wrestling Podcast. Rodriguez. Thanks, man. That's nice of you. That's good. I watched it. I was in and out working on some stuff before my stream, and I seen it, and you guys are doing a great job. If you actually, here's a link. If you want to join in, Mark, and you want to plug your show, maybe give it more of a talk up than I did. I use these Hangouts to give people an opportunity to come in and chat and hang out for a little bit.
Oh, there it goes.
WWE for years have always booked black talent to either be a gangbanger or dancing all over the damn place. I agree.
Who's that?
C. Henry. I agree.
I'm sorry. With the blue hair, who is that?
Mitchin. Okay. I agree with that statement, and it's a huge thing that I struggle with WWE's booking as well, especially people of color. I mean, we just watched WrestleMania 5 and we just seen Akeem the American Dream. You know what I mean? Like, not black, but clearly making fun of it. Next time, currently watching at work. That's no problem. The door's always open. I'm here usually every night. I really think she's the female John Cena. I do too, but I think she can have a little bit of an edge to her and still be marketable. But I don't know. Raquel wins, dumps both of them out. Why wouldn't you dump both of them out, Raquel? That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna dump one, the other one's gonna save her. It would make Raquel look like a big deal if she eliminates. Was I in your way? Huh? Did say something?
I did.
Just saying, this is your setup.
I'm aware.
All right. Yeah, I think she releases both of them. Yep. Where are we at? Bobby Lashley is the one that I can remember wasn't booked that way. I can agree with that too. Zoe Starks reminds me so much of Christina Marie. I think they're both extremely talented. That was a good spot at the end. That's good booking. All right. So when you book a fucking Monday Night Raw and everything's always the same and nothing's ever different, that's a good. You brought Raquel back. You gave her a Rumble spot, but at the end you gave everyone that shot. Like, oh my God, Chelsea Green's gonna do it, and then it was a swerve and it was funny. It's good booking. I like that. You don't bring someone back on a show like that. Don't have her win it. It would because then her return doesn't mean shit. She's like thrown out first. Let's look at the landscape of WWE real quick. You got Jade, Bianca, Rhea, Raquel, Tiffany Stratton, who I think is like higher 5'11", taller girl. A lot of these people are very, very extreme athletes, are bodybuilders. And in a world where you're like your Liv Morgans and Alexa Blisses, they don't look believable beating these strong women. Dude, we have like 5 Chynas right now in wrestling. Like Chyna was special at a point, and we have 5 of them now. That's crazy to think about. Let's bring him in again. Let's see if the internet connection is good. I heard he put a hit out on his local service provider, and hopefully things got taken care of. Ralph's back. Can you hear me? I don't hear you. Your microphone's not working. We gotta put another hit out. Who makes that mic? Sure. Give me my phone. We'll put a hit out right now. Someone's getting whacked off tonight. I don't think Raquel wins the chamber, but I think it's fun to put her in there. I think Rhea wins this match, but I think Nia beats the shit out of her. I think she struggles. I was just thinking last night that we never got a black star with a crazy creative gimmick. The craziest idea one I'm thinking just off the top of my head was when Ron Simmons wore that blue helmet. No. Papa Shango. Papa Shango was a cool character. Here's a question. Black stars that have gotten crazy creative gimmicks in WWE or in pro wrestling. I said Ron Simmons when he wore that blue helmet, and then Papa Shango immediately came to my brain.
Boogeyman.
Boogeyman's there.
Let's see what else.
Like a black superstar that wasn't booked as like a gangster or a hood person, or
Does Virgil count?
Virgil was a slave to a millionaire. It's different,
Okay.
but it's a little too on the nose.
Oh boy.
She 6 months into wrestling. Give her a break. She's still learning. We had to explain to her why Hakeem the American Dream and Virgil
I did not.
were created to make fun of Dusty Rhodes. So she learned about
Which
Cody's
was like
dad
a
in a
10-minute conversation.
She learned about Cody Rhodes' dad
Yeah.
because of WrestleMania 5, and Dusty wasn't even in the company yet. Velveteen Dream.
Oh boy.
He's not wrong though.
No,
like
he's not.
He's like the first androgynous black collar character.
Oh, what was it Orlando Jordan in TNA?
Maybe.
Remember that?
Nobody watched TNA though.
Well, listen, I'm just saying.
It sucks because Velveteen Dream was special as a talent and as a character.
Yeah.
It was very special. That one sucks because you're like, man, you had to turn out to fucking do what you did, man. Like, you were something different. Sucks. Ahmed Johnson, he was just booked as the tough guy. So let me add to this. They're booked as like a gangster or a hood, or just a really strong, I'm a really powerful black dude. You know what I mean? Like there's that's what we're trying to find, those gems of people being booked differently. Are we talking wrestling or anything in general? I would say wrestling in general. We're mostly focused on WWE. Independent wrestling now doesn't count because everyone's creative on the independent scene and doing really cool characters. So I would say stick to mainstream wrestling. Ezekiel Jackson. How are they going to do Chelsea like that? Merrick Miami in the chat. Merrick, what's going on, my guy? Actually, here's the link if you want to come in and come say hi to the people. Come in. Merrick Miami has a little connection to Chelsea Green. with her husband and Merrick Miami. We just did a full podcast together where he tells his story, or just a section of his story of professional wrestling and how this business can, if you work hard enough, you will achieve your dreams and your goals. Go check out that full-length podcast. Go check out Merrick Miami on his YouTube channel, as well as supporting his journey. He's a very, very talented young man, and he needs all the love and support that he can get. I think Ralph froze again. Ralph is he's going through it tonight. This guy, poor guy. Honestly, I didn't know Booker T was in jail before he got the WWE. Triple H said all kind of racist shit to him and still lost. That's very true. Merrick Miami versus Cardona was lit. Totally agree. WCW never spoke on that. Fun fact, WCW was going to do an angle where Colonel Parker was a slave owner and Booker T and Stevie Ray were going to be slaves with like white pants and chains on and no shoes. And that's how they were going to wrestle. Someone almost booked that gimmick to be on TV.
What does Jelly Roll have to do with wrestling?
He's been showing up at shows and being part of the show.
So we're just announcing his tour.
So Jelly Rolls, TKO that owns WWE now is a media company. So they're involved with music, movie stars, the UFC. They're trying to integrate it all in. They want more celebrity presence in the WWE.
So they're just. But like, I guess my question is, are they going on tour together? Is it going to be Raw and Jelly Roll? Like, what is?
No, they're just promoting his tour.
Okay.
It's essentially a bunch of rich people are all owned by the same rich people, and the same rich people make all the money at the top. So we're going to use all of the rich people's platforms to put over the other platforms. All right, we have a quick promo. We'll be quiet on that real fast. World Championship in your home country of Australia. Do you have butterflies?
This is the first time that I get to compete in Australia as a WWE superstar. Apart from that, the last time I competed there, it was part of the independent scene, and that was 7 years ago. So when I came here, I just wanted to please people. I wanted to do what I was told. I wanted to fit in.
Once again, if you guys didn't get the link, if anybody wants to join in, talk, have a conversation about what's going on TV or just in general, come in and promote your shit. Yeah, Booker T and R-Truth were in jail at one point in time. It's a good call out, Sato. But they redeemed themselves and did exactly what prison's supposed to do, and that's supposed to rehabilitate people.
Aw, that's so cute. Mommy, I'm twice your size. And I've got triple your talent. I'm so happy this is happening. Watch you again. Mommy is gonna go home crying to her mommy. You know what, Nye? You can talk all that you want. You can attack me from behind all that you want. But at the end of the day, when you stand in that ring in Perth, Australia, face to face with me, and you hear everyone in that stadium screaming for mommy.
Here's my only problem with black lipstick.
You can always see the inside of the
It
lip.
bothers me. Yeah.
I hate it too. I hate it too. That's why I always carry my lipstick with me when I wear dark lipstick. So after meals, I can go in and just get on the inside.
It looks great when your mouth's closed.
With
When
your
you
mouth
open it,
closed,
it looks,
right.
yeah.
As soon as you open your mouth, it's
Yeah.
done for.
I just want to say this real quick. I know she gets a lot of hate and people don't like her, and we could speculate on why people don't like her till the cows come home. But I'm a fan of Nia. I think Nia's doing good work. I like what she's doing. I like her back in the company. I thought getting rid of her the first time was a mistake.
Right.
Like I said, more rich people putting over rich people. There's the cast of a new show on Netflix.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are.
But now you do.
The bald guy looks.
Oh no, that's the people I guess who work or own Netflix.
Oh,
Like they're Netflix employees. So we love you, Netflix. See
Whoa.
you soon. Russ, coming to Netflix. She doesn't do it.
I don't give a shit about her. Our truth is coming up. I
Jackie
don't give
does,
a fuck.
Jackie does not do it for me as a
No,
backstage
she's-
interviewer. I'm just being honest.
Yo, the poncho.
Like the first time John Cena tried on a pair of jean shorts. Okay, it's clear that this is an emotional relationship.
Do you like Charlie Cruz? Charlie's not bad.
Damian Priest. Except me. This is ridiculous. Why would you not want all
Raw's starting to bore me. Anthony's stream is saving the show. I like this, but how it's just repeats of the same stuff over and over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need a recap of everything that was funny 4 weeks ago. Keep doing funny shit.
And I really appreciate your vulnerability and being so candid. I just have one more question for you.
The orange.
It's
It's the orange.
Loyalty in this relationship was genuine, but after everything,
Her hand.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at, man. It's the inside of her fingers.
Jackie, this must be how genuine I feel. Heartbreak kid, Shawn Michaels, we're gonna show Judgment Day. You can't bully people. You can't lie.
Bro, did R-Truth just bring back DX with new members?
Yes.
Bro, if we get
I'm
new
so down.
DX merch because of this story, I'm fucking in.
The DIY DX. We saw this. We saw this. We saw this. That's crazy.
Bro, if we get new DX merch and it's R-Truth, Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, I will lose my shit. See how it goes. All right. We have someone coming in to have a conversation. Before I bring you in, this is for a segment. We don't know each other yet. We're going to learn about each other. So we'll see how it goes. Don't get myself or yourself canceled. He does have a mic and he does have a camera. So we will bring them in. From the chat today on the Facebook side, Jose. What's going on,
What's
buddy?
up, guys? Hey.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm sitting here watching this match. Hold on, I'm trying to get my camera set up right. I'm so
You're
sorry.
good. You're good. I should have waited for
It's
a
my
thumbs
first
up or
time
something.
doing this.
How did you find us?
Well, I was actually on my Facebook page when I was messaging you on commenting on there.
Okay. Well, how did you find the
Yeah,
stream?
yeah.
Just
Well, I just went because I just went on my Facebook page and I typed in WWE Monday Night Raw, and the first thing that popped up was your page, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and jump on this. Let me go ahead and get these boys.
you typed in WWE Monday Night Raw and I popped up.
Yeah,
Sick.
when I typed it in on my search bar on my Facebook, it popped up. When I typed in WWE Monday Night Raw, the first thing that popped up was your live link, the very first one.
I'm looking into this. I'm doing
So, have you for the first time popping in? Do you enjoy the hangout? Do you enjoy the premise here?
I mean, this is the first time I'm actually doing this. I ain't gonna sit there and like, dude, this is.
Yeah,
I don't know. We can.
Has it been entertaining?
Yeah, is it Monday Night Raw has been a little bit entertaining. I'm just kind of flabbergasted with this whole Drew McIntyre and the
Cody
Bloodline,
Rhodes.
like and Cody
I
Rhodes.
I don't think the Bloodline and Drew McIntyre are teaming up. I just think Cody's
No,
more of a
I
threat to
don't
the
know.
Bloodline.
Hey, remember, you know what? What Optimus Prime said? There's more than meets the eye.
Okay. I can see Drew and New
There's
Honor.
something more. There's something more into this whole thing. Yeah, he might be mad because he lost. The Bloodline made him lose his title or whatnot. But I think that's just the cover up. He just saying that. But in all actuality, I think he's really on their side.
Interesting. So where are you based out of? Where are you from?
I'm actually in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm like 10 minutes from the AKA Fort Bragg. Now it is renamed Fort Liberty.
Okay, that's what's up. I just get engaged. Do you support your independent wrestling scene, or you have always been a wrestling fan?
Oh man, I've been a wrestler. Like I said, I said it on my Facebook page. I was like, I think like 6, 7 years old when I went to Madison Square Garden because I was born and raised in Harlem, New York. I was like 91, 92, Madison Square Garden, and I met Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, and the the notorious backbreaker. What's his name? He just got out of prison. He went to prison for those the steroids and all. Lex Luger.
Lex Luger, yes.
I met Lex Luger when he was Lex Luger.
Nice.
I'm 40 years old, so you can.
I'm 37. I'm not too far behind you.
I know. Hey, pump the brakes, bro. Don't go too fast. You hear me?
Well, listen.
Don't go too fast.
So, what are you most excited for Chamber? What match are you looking forward to the most?
Man, there's a lot of interesting fights going on. You got the female division. I'm telling you, Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax is going to take each other's head, slap off.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good match.
Oh man, it's not gonna be a good match, my man. It's gonna be a epic match for 2024 on the female side division. It's gonna be epic, and I can't wait to see that. And I can't wait for my baby girl Liv Morgan to come back and get her title. I ain't gonna lie.
She ain't getting that title back. She sucked as champion.
I don't know, man. I like my Liv Morgan. I also like Alexa Bliss now. That's my two girls right there. Alexa Bliss, I
think you have a
she's on that cuckoo side.
Yeah. All right, listen. I appreciate you coming to hang out. We're gonna jump back into the stream here. Thank you for subscribing and hanging out. And next time you see it open, don't feel free to jump in and say what's up every now and then. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I wish I could get like those replicas. If there's any, I'm trying to get a figure one to get one for my son to rep one of those replica belts.
I'll tell you what, if I ever get rich and famous and I have money that I can throw away and help other people, I'll buy your son a title. All right.
I appreciate that, brother. You guys have a good one, man. Great show.
As a content creator, and trust me, I'll take care of the people who took care of me. I appreciate you though.
Facts.
Thank you for hanging out. That was cool. We got brought in Jose tonight. That was a fun guess. Bro, we just promoted Netflix, Jelly Roll,
and UFC.
And now he called out Conor McGregor on Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing.
On Monday Night Raw.
They own ESPN. They have all these media things. So the headlines are going to be now, Conor McGregor is called out on Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. So everything that you're going to see now, that's the marketing, Raw, WWE, you know what I mean? Like, this is all of these companies now finally getting those gears in motion to promote the other. This is a sign of what to expect with this new WWE marketing brand and the power that they're going to have now. It's going to be massive. Tonight is about Chad Gable, but tonight's also about our own very own Viking warrior here, Parma, in the chat.
Are you gonna do this every time?
I always got to come up with
You're gonna
creative
do this every
intros.
time. You have to come up with a name every time.
I did a
That
whole
shows,
name tag.
that shows my creativeness.
So creative, such a genius mind.
I'm glad someone's saying it.
Such a genius
gosh.
mind. It seems like you're not a big
Are
fan
you
of
doing the
this
whole
new
name?
setup, huh?
Oh, I got really excited. I was like, wow, he's gonna go for it. Appreciate that.
I don't know what's going on with Ralph. Ralph's having some tech issues tonight.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because we were fine a few hours ago when we did our show.
I was bummed. I was like, oh man, we're gonna hang out tonight. I was really excited about it.
Yeah, so you get the other guy instead.
Yeah, now we have the secondary. You know?
Thanks. Call me the secondary.
We got the co-host. You know, we don't have the
Listen.
host and creator.
I do just as much as he does. All right. I try.
Parm is the R-Truth of the Opinion City podcast.
That's not
Just
cool.
shows up and is
That's
like,
not.
"Here
No,
I
that's not
am."
true.
And Ralph's like, oh, I didn't want a co-host.
Man,
I'm the graphics dude. I do all that stuff, man.
R-Truth makes great merch. You know what I mean?
amazing merch.
Yeah.
We're not saying he doesn't contribute.
No, yeah.
Man, I need that. I still really want that Tom and Nick.
Tom and Nick.
Tom
shirt.
and Nick Mysterio. Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
Oh, you're not wrong.
WB shop.
Definitely not.
Let's-
I'm on their shop right now. I've been staring.
Is there a
at stuff
DX
for the
shirt?
past half hour.
Is there a
I
DYX
haven't
shirt?
found one yet. I
Yeah,
don't
there
think it's
is.
launched yet.
It's already out there. It's
Nuh-uh.
yeah.
I think
is.
it was in our. I think it was in our chat, but it was.
Yeah, they put it
I
out
just
last
typed in
week.
Johnny Gargano. He has no T-shirts.
They
I
they
just
put it out
typed in
last week.
DIY, and
so
there's.
it's
One at a time.
the,
One at a time.
Red
One at a time. One at a time.
it's the DIY logo with the X in the bottom, so it says Dix, DIX.
It's not on their shop though.
Uh,
If you type in DIY, it's.
Yeah, that's not there. There's no. You can't physically buy it yet.
They put it out there. I swear last week. I swear to
I think
God,
we-
they.
Yeah, I think it. We saw the.
It's not under new arrivals.
No, it was in our wrestling chat that it was like
It was
it was
definitely
being, like,
made.
hinted at.
I don't know if they were gonna make it, but it was definitely a thing. I saw it somewhere, whether it was in the chat or not. I did see it.
Interesting. I'm with it if they make it.
If I can find it, I'll send it to you and show you. Because I know it was out there. Speaking of DIY, here they come.
I don't like this entrance.
I
Like
hate.
this
I
super
don't
anime.
like their outfits.
It's
and
not
I-
even. It's not even that. I hate the fact that it's just Austin Theory's theme remixed. That's all it is, and it's very sad. Like the intro,
Here's what I don't like about DIY right now too.
it's
That's
DIY.
not Ciampa. That's not Ciampa.
He's never gonna get it right. It's okay.
I know it's fine.
We know what he means.
Yeah, that Ciampa is his own person. Like they're making him have to be Johnny, where he's bubbly and happy, and that's not
And it's
Ciampa.
not him.
Right.
Ciampa's the edge to the team. He's the hard nose, and Johnny's the I want love. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like they're two different characters. They need
Right.
to separate them.
Right. I get you. Why?
Dom's already out for Elimination Chamber, right? Because it was him against Kevin Owens, and then he lost.
Yo,
Unfortunately.
can we do like BFC DX merch? Because I would so be down to make that.
Oh, so Gargano put a tweet out saying, "Do you think we should do this merch as like as a spoof?"
Okay.
And they added it at WWE shop. So they're hinting that it's coming,
Right.
Right.
but it's not
But it's
available
not
for
on
It's
their
not out
purchase
yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, people out there to make logos, aka Lily and me, and you, and sometimes you too. Can we do like a BFC DX design for like
So
a hoodie?
I I may have made one.
I
Already.
know you already made one for ABJ, but I'm saying
You.
do one for BFC.
You did one for you.
Yeah, but I'm saying is like I've already made 2 different styles of DX logos. One's out that you could buy now on ABJ
Ah, buy merch.
but the other one's not out yet. But I can definitely see us doing. So this is the one I made
Right.
for the splatter, and then
That
I
one's
have
cool.
because I can't do an X
Right.
and an A and a B doesn't look good.
Right.
So I did the ABJ podcast instead of an X. So that would normally have a silver X behind it or a
Right.
white
But
black
it's
X.
the
But it's a
570
keystone.
logo.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how hard it was to get a dash of 2 different colors for a while there? Like my brain took a while to process that.
You couldn't figure it out, huh?
It was pissing me
Figure it
off.
out. But yeah, if we should, that should be a
I've
thing.
done
We should definitely,
hard
because I can see
time.
we should. I
I
don't
made
want
that
to.
way harder than it had to be when I was making.
I don't
that.
want to copy them directly, but it would be funny if we had like the
He,
BFC.
yo, look at our truth shirt. He crossed out everybody's name.
Did he?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Now,
All it says is "and our truth."
And our truth, yeah.
now I want just that shirt with the white lines and our truth. Make that shirt. I'll buy it.
Man,
You know what's hilarious, man? We had the I Heart ABJ t-shirts, and overnight, like we made a new logo because the wrestler put hate on it. You know what I mean? Like that's,
really?
that's how easy something.
I bought that shirt.
Nice.
I literally have.
You
one
have
of each.
too
I
many
have a
shirts,
I-
Lily,
I
of
have the
ABJ.
I
Okay,
Heart
you have all of
ABJ.
them. You
She
have
doesn't
all
have
of
all.
them.
There's a lot.
No, I definitely
have the-
don't have
we don't have the
all.
money to
definitely
have
don't have
all.
all. I don't even have all of my own logos in pins because I just started buying them that way because I was like,
Nice.
I don't have the drawer space
Right.
or
I
closet
get
space
that.
for all of the t-shirts
I feel that.
for logos that I've made. So I decided to get pins. But I don't even have all the pins, my guy. I've made a lot of them.
Every year, I try and do spring cleaning, and then I just buy more shirts.
Nice.
And it doesn't do a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like I cleaned out my shirts. Let me buy 20 more.
Yeah, sounds about
I
right.
have to clean out t-shirts.
It's a problem. I still have to go through all of my button-down shirts too, because I'm sure all those are non-fitting. To put all those up for donation. I don't throw them out. I just give them away. It's easier.
I usually just give them to I put them in like Salvation Army or
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
When summertime goes, I'm putting a yard sale in front of my house because they always do town yard yard sales, and I'm doing like $5 shirts. If I can make
Nice.
$5 off a shirt, I'm doing it.
YOLO.
Why
If
not?
you can make money
Exactly,
off
dude,
of it, why
exactly.
not?
And
But
whatever I don't
mean,
make money off of that day, I'm gonna give away to somebody. Like
there you go.
Lily's.
So-
And then you can watch. I'm gonna take all of the shirts that you don't want, and I'm just gonna cut them all up. Like how you know how
I gave you a tote to do that with, and you have.
No, I'm gonna. But those are all ones that I want to keep for myself. If you gave me
So-
ones that I didn't want to do, I could cut them up and make them look cool, and then sell them as like repurposed, like you know what I mean?
So what's funny, before me
With
and
a
my
twist.
ex-wife exed, she had this plan. All of
I
all
like
of my
that.
old wrestling shirts that didn't fit me more, she was gonna cut up the just the logos and make like a
A quilt.
yeah,
Wow.
yep,
Yeah, we were gonna do that with and make a tapestry for
Yeah,
the
but
back.
you won't let
yeah.
me.
No, I
Those
said do it.
Where's the tote full of the ones that I?
You
can
took
do
too
it
long, and then
with? You told me that. Okay.
you took too long, and then I was able to change my mind and took them all back.
What was that?
That
So what
happens.
was
That
I thought
happens.
I thought he
Listen,
just told, he
listen.
just said that I could do it. Though,
You changed
right?
your mind,
So
though.
how do I do
You
that
changed
if
your
you took
mind.
them back?
But it's still your fault. You took too long.
It's my fault.
You gave me too much time to.
It's
to
all
come up
your
with-
fault.
Okay.
Yeah,
You did the whole thing.
You-
it's all your
you
fault.
So
messed-
which is it? Do it or don't do it.
do it as soon as you're
Don't.
able to do it.
Don't.
Yeah, don't wait. That's what
You heard that, right? Everybody just heard that, right? Because guess where I'm going right now.
No, you can't now because of
Right
No,
now.
You said now.
Right now.
You said
No.
you
Right
said
this
when you
second.
feel like doing it.
When I tell you, take those shirts and make something out of it.
I said I was gonna make
Do
it
it.
here, and you were like, "That's great. You'll have
Hear
something
me out.
to do."
I
when
just
you
want to be
come
clear
here.
that we're on the same page with what we're speaking on. When I say Lily, do that project because it's not easy for me to sentimentally let go of something.
Right.
Do it
Means
then.
Do it now.
Don't let them sit in a tote where I can stare at them for 6 months and then I change my mind. So now, like, you can't do it because mentally
Oh, I
I'm.
can do it.
No, you can't.
Oh, I
No.
can.
You will be
No.
getting driven home.
Oh Jesus! You were driven home, man. It's
No,
done.
I
You're
will
done.
turn this car around. But now I'm back into the
No, I'm
t-shirt.
not doing it. No, I don't give a shit.
Oh, I know you're not doing
I'm
it.
over
No,
it.
'cause there's no shirts to do it with.
now I'm done.
Don't act like you
No, I'm
flipped
good.
the
I'm over
script.
Yeah.
I'm over it. That's fine. That's the shit.
The
I gotta
decision
do.
has been made.
That was
Anyway.
cool.
So yeah, we have the Raw. These are some that are available for purchase. So I have the Raw logo, SmackDown logo, NXT, AEW, and AEW worn or tattered. We have Dynamite, Collision. I'm sorry, Rampage and Collision. I didn't upload Collision. I'll put that in the list.
Fail.
And then for the pay-per-view this week, we have the Elimination Chamber shirt, Revolution. Then for Mania, we have the Classic Mania. And then we have the modern, this year's Philly logo.
Right.
We have the DX. If you want a WWE-inspired shirt, we got that. If you want the classic WWE, we got that. And then there's your Collision right there.
There it is. Cool.
So there's a lot of cool little spoofs. If there's a show that you prefer, you can grab a T-shirt of.
I just made a fun one recently. That
So Ralph, his camera froze in a very
oh no,
fun
no.
way.
I don't like it.
And I'm getting messages of people spoofing it.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't let him know that. He'll be so sad.
Actually,
It's gonna be great.
It's funny. It's nothing insanely embarrassing.
Oh.
If it was really embarrassing, I wouldn't feed into it. But it's funny. It's really funny.
It's funny because he's the one making fun of him.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
fine.
but I'm saying it's not like he's like this.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? He's not making
Yeah.
he's not making like an inappropriate stupid face. It's more of like it's funny. It's a bit. Yeah. He posed in a way that we can easily spoof things with it, you know?
Right.
Oh my god.
This is Alex's first take on it. It has potential, but it's not great. There's a lot of work to be done here, but this is a great start. When he froze, I said, you never see those two little cherubs that usually are on the bottom and they're looking up at God in the statues?
Yeah.
I wanted him next to those two cherubs because this is how he was looking, and he just looked heavenly. Yeah, and he just like very sincerely and
I love that.
and just like
full of awe and wonder.
it's like a glamour photo, but also like a first communion photo. Like
Right.
Like I love it. I love it so much.
So I don't know if you guys would get the logo right away, but I thought I was pretty proud of this one that I came up with.
Is that a Ray?
No, do you know what it's from?
Pickles.
No,
Loki.
Oh, okay.
that checks out. I was gonna say Randy Orton.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found.
He said, "You can't see me." I love that.
Well, he always says that John Cena is his childhood hero.
Right.
which
yeah.
which I love that too. They need to make that a shirt. John Cena is my childhood hero. I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Ooh,
Damn.
bro. I hate that guy.
T Public has a few. So I kind of got away from T Public and I only put certain logos up there, and I kind of went everything to Teespring. So that's kind of where most of my stuff is.
Yeah, I do like Teespring.
Yeah, I think
well,
Teespring I can make my stuff more affordable, and also I have control of the prices and what I'm gonna make. Speaking of our heavenly sweet baby boy, he's not having a good night. I already heard the frustration coming out of your nose.
Wow.
He breathed hard. He exhaled
Heavily. He was
sick.
like, "Nope,
He's
I'm
fucking
done with
sick
it.
of freezing
I'm
and his
done."
mic not working.
He's sick of your bullshit.
It's not my bullshit. There's gremlins in his
Sick of
house,
your-
and we're gonna go over there and fucking find them. And when we find them, we're gonna choke them out.
Who's been feeding them after midnight? That's
My wife had to take the phone and deal with the people on the phone because I was just I was gonna murder someone.
Is it the internet?
Yeah, I'm really not. Yeah, it is. So
You know what? You want to hear something funny, Ralph?
it happens,
Might
brother,
give you a little.
It
little
happens.
ha-ha.
Internet things. That's out of your control. We don't hold it against you. Nobody's
No,
holding it against
never.
you. It sucks.
I
It sucks.
know.
Never.
just,
I went in a week and a half. The past week and a half without Wi-Fi, only for me to realize that when she came home, when the homeowner came home,
Wait to hear this nonsense.
she was like, She was like, yeah, so the thing is that all of the outlets in the house are by switch. So when you were turning on the 7 switches by the front door to figure out which one belonged to the front
She
door,
turned the outlet
you
off.
turned off the
Oh,
outlet.
no.
So that's why the
Oh,
Wi-Fi
no.
didn't work this whole time. So
That
you could have just easily
sucks.
flipped the switch
That
and it would have been
sucks.
fine. So in a week and a half.
A week and a half, you were
week
just
That makes
all I
me
had to do
feel
was
a
flip
little
the
bit
switch.
better.
that actually helped,
Yeah.
Ralph. You're like, yes, a whole 7
Dude,
days, great.
She's all like, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, "We'll try." Like we barely
You
talked
know,
because
oh no,
I
yeah,
was,
yeah,
it was super
rough.
frustrating. I'd have to walk outside.
I have
Right.
no patience for bad technology.
Oh,
Like if you have a
yeah.
bad
Same
mic,
now.
because doing this podcast, if you have a bad
Yeah.
mic or something's going, get out, get away from me.
Yeah,
I don't want
It
to
was-
hear your
I wanna
voice.
It was
hear it.
rough, bro. It was rough, and it was like a week and a half of just like,
That's great.
you're gonna have to wait 5 minutes for me to call you back so that I can get my socks, shoes, pants, jacket,
Wow.
second jacket, everything
Christ.
outside and get a hot cup of tea to hold to my hands and walk out to where I have service so that I can talk to you for 5 minutes.
God.
So Ralph, when you froze very angelically. You had a very
Oh,
interesting,
no.
like very sweet pose when you and I will be honest, the Discord might be flooded with Ralph memes. When you froze,
It's a good pose though.
when you froze, it was
Listen, don't do it because I'm here and I'm about to delete it. But go ahead because I see it and I'm about to delete it. But go
I
ahead.
see it.
You said
I
I'm
knew
not
where you were
gonna
going.
but go ahead.
Oh,
And
man.
Wow.
It could have been so much worse.
it
It was so much worse.
Listen. I
it looked like a
hope-
first
It's
communion
been
photo.
deleted.
I just yeah.
It's
I
scrubbed
just
from the
I
site,
just hope
never
you
to be found
find
again.
I hope you find somebody within the next couple hours that's gonna let you use their StreamYard. I got jokes
Damn.
I got jokes too.
Shots fired.
I kind of felt it coming. I'm not gonna lie.
How about that for a threat?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, listen. I didn't miss Gunther and Jey Uso. Is that the main event?
No, it's been
Yeah,
right now. We have DIX
Yes.
and the Miz versus Judgment Day.
I
right.
see
right.
Okay. All right. Just as long as I didn't miss that.
I thought you were gonna say
Raquel
DIY again.
won the Chamber qualifying match.
Oh, that's interesting.
The one who
Raquel
always
came-
smiles.
Raquel came back and won the Chamber qualifying match.
She
Okay.
needs to either stop
Alright.
smiling or turn heel and never smile again.
She was heel and smiled the whole time.
It's terrible. Stop smiling. Stop smiling. You're a heel. Be a bad guy.
We get it. You got great teeth.
I thought the same
Yeah.
with Ronda Rousey for a while when she was supposed to be as bad as person. I'm like, why are you smiling? You're supposed to be the baddest on earth, and you're not. And why are you smiling?
Oh, what
Stop.
a transition
Exactly.
for Tommaso Ciampa. What was a great roll up, and then he got him in his second rope DDT. Tommaso Ciampa is so good.
He's so good.
Even when he's not even looking, he's trying right now. You can tell when Tommaso, like we've watched Tommaso Ciampa on the indie scene, we've seen Tommaso Ciampa in NXT,
Damn.
and now you watch Tommaso Ciampa wrestle on Monday Night Raw, and you can tell he's wrestling a Monday Night Raw match.
Right.
Love it.
Love it.
He's so good.
It really is.
He
It's
just
chaos.
needs he needs his own gear. Ever since he
Right.
started wearing gear, the people he was with, like when he was with the Miz and he was wearing the Miz 2.0 gear. Now he's just
That-
wearing what Johnny wears. Like I want him back to his jeans. I want him back to have his
Right.
rough his edge.
Right. Right.
That gear he wore with the Miz was horrible. He was like
Yeah.
wearing
Yeah, it
like
was
white and
pretty,
bright
pretty
green
bad.
and like neon stuff. It was terrible.
Yep.
It was not
I
him.
did not like that at all. No.
It was not.
Unless they're trying to really, really, really baby him up, so when he does turn and if they ever do a him and Johnny thing, he can go to that gear and that more seriousness.
He
could
can go
be.
just full on, dude. I would love to see a full heel turn of Ciampa.
I think
on the main roster.
they're making him look like him and Johnny are a team because I think they legit believe that the WWE universe doesn't know who DIY is,
right.
and we have to sell them babyface Ciampa before we give them heel Ciampa.
Right.
So they're overcompensating.
Dude,
I mean, do they really not think that their viewers don't watch NXT or never watched NXT before? Like, because that's just dumb.
I believe a lot
Why-
of the higher brass think
Why
that.
put out
Yeah.
this product that you're so proud of, and then
They're not proud of it. It's there.
And-
They don't really give a fuck about
well, no,
it.
I mean going back like
Yeah.
old NXT when it was really good, when it was at its when it was at its peak, and they still treated it as, oh, what the hell is NXT? But it was doing better than the main roster. But
Yeah, and
still
then when they
treated it-
realized when someone got in someone's ear and says, "You know that more people care about NXT than they do Monday Night Raw," and then when they start bringing NXT people to the main roster and everyone's doing their catchphrases
Yep.
night one,
Yep.
Vince is like, "What the hell's going on here?
right? Yeah, yeah.
Wait, how does everybody know every word of Enzo and Cass's thing their first night in the company?"
Yeah,
No,
because
no
it's
big
called
smiles.
NXT.
Not gonna
And
do
Vince
it.
is like, "Whoa, this is too popular. I got to kill it."
Indeed. Yeah, Tommaso in NXT, his heel run with Goldie was just amazing.
Right.
From the minute he made that turn, it was just incredible.
Yep. I could watch Sammy and Kevin fight each other all the time, and I can watch Johnny and Tommaso Ciampa wrestle each other every day.
Right.
I miss Sammy and Claudio from NXT. That was a great feud.
Yeah. I miss the bar. The bar was fun.
They were great.
The bar was amazing.
I love the bar. Their look, their whole like half beef, no beef, best friends. I loved it.
I think that was some of Sheamus's best work.
Yeah,
Give me
I would agree.
Just so good.
right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
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 I think he's going to Jay off.
Yeah, well, he's going to do something. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's on the phone. He's on the phone, Jay off.
That's right.
Judgment Day beats DIX. So are you waking up early for Chamber?
I don't think so. Probably not. Why are you?
I think I'm gonna stream it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wake
Are
up
you
early.
really? Oh,
I think so.
that
Is it?
that could get me up. Maybe that could
Hey,
get me to wake up
I'll
early.
try my best. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard it here
I don't know.
first.
5 a.m.
ABJ can get Ralph up.
Oh, here we go with the drawing on the screen again. Has that been going on all night?
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
it. I hate it.
Oh,
I don't like it at
terrible.
all.
Pat McAfee, you know.
Pat
Well.
McAfee, make this as much NFL as you can. I'm not a fan.
yeah. Agreed.
But yeah, dude, I'm at the point where I'm at the threshold. So we just hit 910 for subscribers. I'm sure somebody will unsubscribe and subscribe because we have some people doing that, which is hilarious.
Right.
And we're at 2,696 out of 3,000 hours of watch hours to hit our eligibility. So the more I go on here, the closer we get. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't have hundreds and viewers, but the 5 to 7 we get every night, you know,
Yeah.
7 people watch for
Absolutely.
an hour stream. That helps, you know,
It all counts.
Yeah.
it all counts and it all adds up. So
Yup.
the more we go live, the closer I can get to my monetization and make my no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make 90 accounts. I legit
Don't make
want
90 accounts.
I want 90 people who are going to be here watching. I don't
Right,
need vanity numbers. I want to earn my numbers.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
I don't want to
exactly.
walk in and be like, everyone subscribe to me, and I know you're never going to watch, but it makes my numbers look good. If I have
No.
1,000 subscribers, but I'm putting the same view count out and likes and comments as people with 10,000, 11,000 subscribers, because most of that's bloated and inflated, and a lot of people paid for subscriber accounts and watch hours.
Right.
I'm not looking to buy subscribe. Like I
Right.
know they're out there, and I can
Mhm.
usually look at a channel and say, you bought subscribers. They're not
Mhm.
real,
Right.
because you can tell by how many people watch and views and comment and react, and how many
Right.
people are actually there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's I don't want to make 90 accounts and do that. The vanity doesn't impress me. The consistency and making the community is what I want to do.
Right.
And
Right.
honestly, in the past
Makes
month,
sense.
we've had 4 or 5 new people join our community. We've had 2 Discords combined and work together between,
Hell yeah.
you know, us and you guys and us and Devin and we're talking to the heels that like the Heels for Life guys. Like we're making connections with good content creators and making fun content and stuff like that. And we're getting new eyes and new people to come hang out and join the cult. I mean, join our family, you know?
Right.
Why are we talking? They're playing that awesome rock promo you love
I
so
can care
much.
less. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. The one that makes no sense.
No, it's his shirt that makes no sense.
You know what?
What's underneath that shirt makes no sense.
No, I'm
He's
tired
not
of
in
hearing
shape.
that.
Oh,
I
here
am
we go.
so look. Here's my thing.
Are you gonna talk?
Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just. I don't know
Speak
where
your
to
piece.
start. I don't know where to
Speak your
begin. I
piece.
don't know where to begin. My thing is
Go ahead.
he might not look the best, right? Not in tip top rock shape, but dude's getting up there in age. All right.
Yeah.
We as wrestling fans don't want to hear that. All right.
That's right.
When you're on camera, you better be what we expect you to be.
Correct.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's you're billing the Rock. Like the Rock to us is a certain thing. When the Rock puts out on Instagram all of his body lifting photos and the dude still has 6-pack and big chest, and then he shows up and has to wear a t-shirt because he's not there yet. But in 3 months, you're supposed to be wrestling the biggest show of the year and a storyline that we waited 3 years for. You better hit the fucking gym.
My beef right here is that picture that they just posted. Cody Rhodes' hair does not have a purple tint to it. I wish it did. I wish it did.
Jesus Christ. Ralph says, so there's another Ralph. Whoa, nice to meet you. Oh, the battle of the Ralphs.
Battle of the Ralphs.
Oh,
There's no battle. I'm not scared.
He's
There's no battle.
Raphael. You're Ralph.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
big. It's a big difference. Listen, going back to The Rock quickly. The Rock is 51 years old, and if I still look that flabby at 51, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I don't think he was that flabby. He just doesn't have the chiseled 6-pack.
and that's exactly what I was gonna
And
say. I
the
don't
shit-
think that.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like-
think he looks like shit.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think he
Same.
came out here
It's like
looking like a fucking blob of fat.
Yeah.
Once again,
Well,
I'm gonna
it's
put
like
it. I'm gonna
it's
put
like
it in
a
sports
12-pack
terms.
and 3 cans are missing.
I will say this in sports terms. Your Super Bowl's coming up. If my quarterback showed up and took his shirt off and looked like a bag of meat, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, bro, we're literally
Good thing
waiting
they
for
wear
you.
jerseys.
We are waiting for you. Are just not in tip shape. Like you're not where you should be.
That's
We've
right.
we've held out a storyline for you for 2.5
No,
years.
that's fair. I can understand. where
And
you're
we're
coming
coming up
from
on the
with
biggest moment. If
Yeah.
you go out on camera and you have to wear a t-shirt in the wrestling business, that's not good.
Yeah, what's with
Right.
the sack of pepperoni
That's
gut?
fair.
We don't need that.
that. That's fair.
Especially if I scroll through your Instagram and every photo
Oh.
of your social media is you shredded.
Right.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna put
That-
you on our biggest platform, our biggest brand. We're promoting Netflix, we're promoting Jelly Roll, we're getting all this media to look.
Oh, they're
UFC.
promoting a jelly roll. All right, there's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
big
Like,
jelly roll there.
And The Rock shows up, and he's not the body of The Rock we expect.
Right.
right.
I hope he and listen, that dude's work ethic and workout routine is crazy, and he probably knows his body better than I do.
Mhm.
I will guarantee that. I'm sure The Rock will be jacked before wrestling.
Oh, I bet.
He will.
Yeah, he's
I'm
UFC
sure.
fighters can
Without
lean out
any
in
doubt.
3 minutes.
Without any doubt, he will be back to the Rock
yeah.
in.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go.
in
he
no
ain't gonna go out
flat.
there at Mania
So your
looking
beef
like shit.
isn't actually what he looks like. It's just that we waited this long, and that's what he looks like. Like not that he's not going to be in shape, but that he had all this time to be in shape. and
It's
he's
showing.
not.
It's showing me that he's going to have to do a cut and get his body in shape, and that doesn't always make you ring ready.
Right, right.
And now they're leaning towards a tag team match. When smart wrestling fans hear Sting's going to do his last match and it's a tag team match, he's going to come out, he's going to play the hits, and he's going to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
You know, as a wrestling fan, you're getting a half-ass match. And when you've been booking a one-on-one match between the top guy now and you who used to be the top guy, and now it has been dissolved into used to our friends, and you're going to team with each other,
Right, right.
that rubs us the wrong way because you've held the company up for 3 years to tell this story.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll sit down and shut up. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But no,
No.
but just
I like the wrestler called Wings of Redemption.
okay.
Well, if he's a duck, would the Wings of Redemption be a good finishing move for him?
Oh,
Wah, wah.
swerve.
Let's have some fun with this. What are some good duck gimmicks that we can come up with right now in WB?
Duck.
Let's think like WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 5. We're making a duck character. How do we make a duck character?
First
duck
of all, it needs a
character.
boa that's filled with feathers. via Randy Savage.
So we're going full robe, duck feathered robe.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, full fledged feather
Like
robe.
Always Sunny Birds of War.
Oh
my
yeah, full fledged robe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going with it. Are we gonna wait like a Ric Flair type robe? Is that what you mean? But like fully covered in duck feathers?
In duck feathers. It's ducked
Yeah,
out.
just duck feathers.
Full ducked out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of a duck are we going with?
That's a question. I mean, how many ducks are you aware of? I only know like
I know one duck.
I don't want a white duck. I want a black duck. The black and green ones. Is it a mallard?
mallards.
There's a mallard.
Yeah, it's a
Mallard.
mallard.
You could go with a duck-billed platypus.
There you go.
Oh,
Do they
there you
count?
go.
Do they count?
It's a duck build.
I don't know. See, I would imagine a guy coming down with like the big thing that Vader used to wear in WCW.
Right,
with a
right.
big duck bill on the
With a
front.
big
Right.
bill on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you'd punch it and it spins around like the Daffy Duck.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
that's the
perfect,
best
yes.
part.
Yeah.
Rabbit season.
Yeah.
Duck
Oh,
season.
you know what?
Fire.
You punch it and it spins around and smoke comes out of the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on to something.
This is
I feel
cash
like-
money right here.
I feel like here's what we need to do for Mania weekend. I think we need to show up at I hate the fact that you guys can see this, by the way. I already seen Ralph peeking. Look at his face, the motherfucker. But we need to show up this Mania weekend, and we're going to show up at our shows. And this is how the Opinion City podcast, ABJ, and Ben Frank Connect need to walk around Philly.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. I will
will-
make everyone the jackets though. We can make this happen.
I am
Jackets, it's just-
telling you.
I mean, it is kind
Look,
of like
I got a six pack like that. No, I'm telling you, I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
So do it. I'll so do it.
Shirt. We're going shirt. We're going tops off.
Shirtless.
Yeah, I don't
dude.
care.
Dude, tops off.
Listen.
gotta
I don't
go
know.
full
I'm
bit.
out. I'm out.
Full
He's
bit.
like, fucking, I've left.
I don't have that much confidence in my body.
Hey, I'm out. Can't do it.
He was like, we're doing it.
over.
We're doing it. No.
No,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
I'm
It was
out,
a
I'm
joke.
out,
It was
I'm
a
out.
lie.
Yeah.
I'm out.
They were way too comfortable going tops
That
off.
was way too
They've been
comfortable.
chubby dudes longer than I have been. They have come to terms with it. I got
Thanks for
fat
that.
and then stopped going outside. Like I'm not. That's my bugaboo. I don't have body confidence.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have body confidence at all, dude. And I'm not trying to like say, but like when you have like I have yet to experience like I'm gonna go out and take my shirt off and be in the pool with like in a public setting. I've never done that
Listen.
in like 10-15 years.
Guess
Body-
what we were doing this summer?
Body
We're
confidence
getting you
comes
there.
from realizing that you're a hideous chud and just steering right into it.
I think I still have hope that I'm still a decent looking guy.
But you are.
You know what I mean?
But you are.
But I don't have the body.
You're decent looking.
Yeah, but my body's
At
awful.
best.
My body, face wise, I probably sit like a 6 or a 7. But I take my shirt off and I drop to a 3-2 quick.
Oh,
Okay,
listen
so
to
real-
that.
That's terrible.
I'm gonna give
Stop
your
it.
face. I'm gonna give your face like a 7-8.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
But the
Okay.
body's terrible.
But then you open your mouth, and then it's like a 6-7. So
Oh,
then-
bullshit. If anything, I open my mouth and I go to
And
8-9.
Damn.
And then if you were to take your shirt off,
2-3.
it'd
2,
be like
3.
it'd be like
You're
well, wait,
terrible.
are we adding duct tape? If we take the shirt off but add the duct tape, you stay at a 7-8. Mouth shut. Just
Mouth
you're
shut.
I hate that.
You're good.
I don't
Why,
like any of it. Her
why
opinions-
mouth shut, man? What the
Her
hell?
opinions don't matter. Because I say things that
Because he
upset
says
her.
shit like that. Because he
Yeah.
says shit like that.
Yeah,
She
I will
She can handle the truth
100%
sometimes.
willingly
Because
admit,
I'll it doesn't matter. I'll be crying in 20 minutes anyway.
Pretty much.
See?
I will 100%.
I said it
admit
earlier. You didn't
that I
get
am
it,
like a
and now
1.
you're getting it. You understand?
I'm sorry, Ralph. Go ahead. She won't be quiet.
I am absolutely 100%. Thanks. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Change this. Sean, change the StreamYard password. No.
I appreciate you so much, Ralph. You're
Kick
a
him
real
out.
one.
Kick
You're a
him
real
out.
one.
Kick him
Yeah,
out.
no, listen, I'm a 1. That's for sure. But I've got jokes, and that puts me at like a 9 or 10.
There
yeah,
you go.
oh, humor can get you.
I got
far in life.
jokes, man. I got a personality. I got jokes. I can make women laugh. That's why I'm married, man. I got
There you go.
I got past that 1 and shot right to a 9, and it's like, hey,
I made girls laugh, but they don't stick around long because then my humor. They don't like my humor after so many years. You know what I
your
mean?
dark humor.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
I get a
It's
little.
the dark humor I can take.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
She's the opposite.
She doesn't
likes
like
dark
the
humor.
she doesn't like the Italian Irish humor where you don't know if it's true or if there
Right,
is a little
right.
bit of
Like
truth
I'm
in
gonna
it.
say some
yep.
sarcastic shit, but it's gonna make you think,
Yeah.
and you're gonna sit
Mm.
there and go, "Wait, was that a personal attack, or was it just a
Oh.
joke? That was
Growing
just
up,
a joke.
growing up
Right,
Irish
right.
Italian,
But
growing
if
up Irish
it was just
Italian,
a joke,
you
then why did it hurt like that?
that's an Irish Italian
Right.
joke. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Yep, yep.
I'm aware. It's
Not-
pretty.
actually-
it's pretty similar being in a Mexican.
that I was just about to say my best friend growing up was Mexican and their
Very
mother
similar.
would
They
dig
just
you
talk
apart and
shit.
laugh and be like, it was just a joke. I'm like, wait a second, that was a joke, but you fucking came
Listen.
from a place with that.
Did she throw the flip flop at you?
No,
First of all, that's a
Just
chancla.
checking.
That's a
It's a
chancla.
chancla,
And I
yep.
have.
she didn't
Yep.
have to.
I was
I've never
gonna
thrown one
say
at
chancla. I didn't know if he'd know what I meant.
Yeah,
Ah,
she didn't
right,
have
right,
to
right.
throw anything because she just like so like back in the day, your boy talked to a lot of girls in high school, and I did I was and then she'd be like, oh, and then you have Tony over here who probably has all the STDs and 14 kids running around. And I'd be like,
Damn.
Yeah, sick burn.
because there was truth in it, but she
Ouch.
stung it with, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Gotta hit you with it.
that was a stab wound.
do we care about Becky right now?
I'm gonna be
I haven't
honest.
cared
I've
about
kind of
Becky in a
lost
long
it.
time. I don't
I
know when
was-
the last time
I was
cared.
just enjoying the conversation. I wasn't really even watching Raw for a second.
I don't like the hat.
She's worn it before.
I don't like.
she's
the
worn this
I don't
outfit
like any
before.
of it. I'm not. I don't know.
I'm not. I feel like my takes on this outfit choice the last time she wore it were low. I think the last outfit that I have liked of Becky's was the first time she came across Nia with the orange outfit. That's the last outfit I've actually appreciated her in.
I always appreciate her Bruce Lee gear.
Right, right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know what that is.
All right. Well, anyway, Duck, I hope you subscribed. I hope we gave you a little bit of love that you showed hit that
Yeah.
subscribe button. Or you're still here. Let us know in your chat if you're still here. We
Yeah.
he probably saw us say duck and was like, no, I'm out.
Oh.
Peace.
yeah. Fun fact.
He,
still at
he
9:10.
saw that. He saw that picture and he's like, "Things are getting weird. I'm out."
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
out of here. Deuces.
We're still at 9:10, so he said quack off and left. You know,
Good quack off and
Oh,
left.
jeez.
he flew the coop. That's what
He
they-
said,
he
"Deuces,
migrated.
I'm out.
He's
More
had it.
more bird
He's done.
puns.
All the bird puns. Larry Bird, middle finger,
Oh, we don't need to
Raven the
talk-
Crow.
We don't need to talk about that anymore.
Cock.
Seriously, it's still probably
Do you see who he's possibly rivaling with? And
I saw his promo. It was so good.
Trying to petition for a fight against, trying to fight Effie. It's
I
exciting
saw
for
his
JS
promo.
Hawthorne.
It was really good.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
me being the bigger man, even though it's a friend and I love him and it's a matchup I always wanted for him. It's at a place I'm not too fond of, but I'll still put the place over so people go support JS Hawthorne.
Right, right.
Even though if everyone flocks from this channel over to support Hawthorne, they'll take credit for all the work.
Mm.
Anyway, or just talk about your ideas in on this channel, and they'll take them, and then you'll see your stuff
Right.
come to light.
Right, right.
Hmm.
Shots fired.
It's the truth.
Yeah,
I
well,
love when people get booked places and they're like, and they book them and they do something very similar to what we talked about in the pod. Like what I'll say, hey, what's a matchup that you always want or someone you wanted to work? And then 3 weeks later, that a promotion that won't use me is booking that match. It's like,
Right.
thank you for the view. I
Hmm.
appreciate you. I love you.
Interesting.
mhm.
You're so creative that you came up with the idea on, in a, ABJ needs to do a watch along of, I'm not going to say stream because we're not going to stream it. We're just going to do a hangout of Bloodsport and GCW. We'll be doing some stuff during the collective. Oh,
Yeah.
this is why I don't think Becky is going to be at Mania versus the top people. I think we're getting Becky and Liv.
That's such a random match. Out of all the matches you could pick, that seems.
Well,
so
this is a
random to me.
matchup we have and a feud we haven't seen before, so I don't hate it. She was the
That's
top
fair.
person on one brand, and
That's
Becky
fair.
was the top at her brand at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. It just
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
think it's a little. I just think it's a little short for a build up here.
right.
I like to see.
So would you rather this build up start now and build into Mania, or Becky just somehow coming out on top and then getting another WrestleMania main event?
No, I mean, I would much rather this, because I feel like, we're done with main event, Beck. I think we're done with that.
I agree.
I
Right,
think it's
right.
time to move on. I think she can be I think she can be a solid, like top of the mid card player. And
Right.
there are, like you said, this is something we haven't seen before. This is a feud we haven't seen. So I think there's a lot of opportunities for her. I think she'd be a great choice to work with Jade Cargill when she gets in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they'd be fantastic. And there's all those openings now. So I think
we got the main event
that role.
Tyler Becky. She main evented WrestleMania. She was your world champ.
Yep.
Now she could be like a Piper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
but at any point in time, if Becky inserts herself in a world title picture, you're not mad about it.
Right.
No,
You know what I mean?
no.
But she's hitting that point where you're not going to see her for a 3-year title run. She's going to be a transitional, put the next person over.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, that's not knock against Becky. I just that's where I see her, and I think we all kind of agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's plenty of people that need their time now, and we're seeing one right now. I mean,
Right.
she's walking out. We need to see other people get their time now, especially if things are changing and now they want to start, building different things after Mania and whatnot.
Right.
I think there's a lot of people that really need to get their moments, and having people like Becky there can definitely help bring them along.
Right. So we're just gonna get a giant spot of everybody in the chamber talking in the ring.
Probably, yeah.
Classic. If there's one thing that you can expect every
So you know why this is happening?
why?
Because SmackDown's pre-recorded.
Oh, so they're doing this now?
Yeah.
So
They don't have
Friday.
another week to build up. So this should have been like, we all find out 2 weeks ago who's going to all be in the chamber.
Right.
And then this week you do the opening segment of Raw with all 5 of them talking shit.
Right,
But
right.
we just found out that Raquel's in it 2 matches ago.
Yep.
And now we're getting the promo the
Yep.
same night. It's kind of weird.
Can you scoot back just a little bit? Thank you.
So we were talking about how nobody watches TNA. Do you feel like Naomi going to TNA and being there such a relatively short time and now coming back, you think that diminishes her at all?
It's tough. I can see from the
Good
universe
question.
side of things, yes. But anyone could. She's all like, no matter what you do now as a character, that's going to be fuel for you. Remember when you ran away? You know what I mean? And you had to go to the low budget wrestling because you couldn't hack it here. Like, that's always something that someone can say to make fun of her.
Right.
Yeah, and here comes the next Charlotte Flair. I think this girl's got a rocket strapped to her.
Oh yeah,
I think
she's going to the moon.
I think she's going to be.
See, I don't know if I see Charlotte. You know who I see for her?
Who?
I think they're trying to get lightning in a bottle and make her another Mandy Rose.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't know if she's
I can see.
Charlotte level, but I think
Right.
she can make it a Mandy Rose impact.
I think she has the talent. I think she has the look, and I think she's got the whole presentation. I can see her if she can hang on long enough. I can see her getting to maybe a Charlotte Flair level.
Right.
I saw it from the beginning, and but again, time will tell. She's got to have a long career. She's got to be able to, last more than a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And this I'm just tired of. I'm sorry. I am so tired of Bianca Belair. She needs to go away. I'm serious. If she didn't have a show on Hulu, we wouldn't be watching any of this right now.
I know how much of a fan you're not. We have mentioned it on the show many a times.
I'm in an opposite camp of that. I like Bianca.
I do too.
I think Bianca's the one that beats Rhea at Mania.
I don't know if I like that or not.
I think she's probably your best bet to come out of the chamber. I don't know.
I think she wins the chamber, and I think she goes on to beat Rhea at Mania. And you know one of the main reasons why I think that?
Why?
What did Ralph just say earlier?
Because she's got that Hulu show now.
She's got a TV
Mhm.
show.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
All behind the scenes.
I mean, that is a
footage.
good point.
That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
behind the scenes footage. That's all going to be tailored and doctored to be skits
Yep.
Mhm.
for her,
yep.
like fighting her way through chamber. It makes for a good season of TV on two
Yeah,
different
yeah.
ends.
Yep, and you
Yeah.
you know the very first episode you see after Mania, they're going to show footage of her coming backstage and Montez standing in the corner all pissed off.
All pissed off.
Yep.
And then he super kicks her.
That'd be great.
Could you
He's
imagine
all
if they
mad.
crossed that line?
Can you
And then people are like,
imagine?
that's a real domestic. They're like, no, this whole show is still fake. It's still.
Yeah. That would be great. Yeah, just to see people's heads explode.
When my ex started watching Total Divas, she was like, all right, I want to get into wrestling, so I want to find wrestling that I can get into. So she started watching Total Divas.
Oh, geez.
And she got like a couple seasons in before I realized she was doing it. And then she's like, yo, did they like, it sucks. It's crazy. Like in real life, they don't like each other. I go, what are you talking about? She goes, oh, I've been watching Total Divas. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's Monday Night Raw again. That's
yeah,
everything
it's
that
the
you're
same
watching.
thing, just
Yeah.
twice.
Mhm.
I hate to break it to you, all that Kardashian stuff, all the reality TV, none of that is, hey, here's a real camera and we're
Right.
recording people.
Right.
It's all staged. It's all
Yep.
ready action. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
Oh, Naya's here.
Yep, here comes Naya.
We haven't seen that yet. Oh no, there she is.
Wait, so I guess now it's in order of me, Ralph, and then you in order of visual.
what do you mean?
Like
We're
in
the
terms
last
of who's
people
seeing
to see
things
Naya
first,
On the...
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
me, Ralph, then you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I don't care what people say. I know they hate her because she's a heavier girl and they make fun of her for her weight and her size. And she works unsafe and that whole nonsense. But dude, Nia Jax is so needed in professional wrestling. There's no one like her. Like she's the Vader female. Like she knows her size. She's aware of her size. She's working on slimming down. She's moving better in the ring. She's like her character's good. The way she believes, like you know what I mean. Like
Right.
I think she's so needed for a wrestling company. Like if I was booking a brand and she's gorgeous still, like so you still have a supermodel aspect, bro. Give me a Nia Jax all start a company.
Yeah.
Dude, if Kevin Owens was 6'7", he'd be the male version of Nia Jax.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if he had height on him, he would be that.
Yeah.
But Nia has height and size. She's an imposing figure. And when your entire company is built with fucking world-class bodybuilder women,
Right. Yeah.
she's perfect for this era of WWE right now.
Yeah.
But this
You have
is
Raquel, you have Jade, you have Bianca, you have Rhea, who are all bodybuilders and super strong presence. And now you add in the Andre the Giant female style character where she's I'm not saying this to be mean, but she's 300 pounds. I'm not saying that's what she weighs, but that's wrestling booking. Like, and then you scoop slam the big like you have 4 major characters who can tell that story.
Right. I never had an issue with her body or anything like that. My issue was that she seemed to cause a lot of injuries during her first run, and I just felt like she was still very green and didn't like learn from her mistakes.
See, I don't think the injuries are on her. Like she's doing her job as a big man. Like when you're in there and you work a big man, you need to realize that they have to sell a character.
Right.
And if they go out and they push you really lightly or throw a really light punch or don't slam you or throw you around like a fucking ragdoll, you don't put over their character of strength.
Right.
And that's all Nia had because she didn't have the confidence on the mic yet. But the fans are calling her fat and body shaming her. So she channeled that anger and she went and kicked the fucking shit out of small little girls.
Right.
They just happened to get injured while it happened. You know what I mean? But if that was a male wrestler in the 70s, like the Steiner brothers used to go and fuck people up.
Oh yeah.
Well,
and legit hurt talent.
Yeah.
But they were like, yo, look how fucking strong they are. And we praised them for it. But now Nia's told she's unsafe and she's because she hurt your 5'5" supermodel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate Nia Jax at all.
Oh, no, I don't hate her. I'm just not on board with it. That's all.
Yeah.
No hate.
They need to continue to book her like they just did. I mean,
just make her a monster.
Destroy everybody.
Just make her a monster.
Going to be in the chamber. Like that's the smart way to book her. You know, she should really say as little as possible and just come out and wreck people.
but she is getting good in the mic, and she cuts promos, and she sells who her character is verbally very well. I think, like her promo she's been cutting, where Becky's like, Becky, I don't have to fight you. I made you, and me wrestling you only lets you tell that story. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm good,
Yeah.
and I think she's doing a great job with telling that character. I'm gonna let everything quick. I gotta pee bad. I got to pee. I had too many Dr. Peppers. It's a Forrest Gump thing.
It's a Forrest Gump thing.
I hate this.
Story of my life. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
I can't go past this on my streams anymore.
Did you guys hear that?
No, what did he
I
say?
heard
He
something.
said I can't go pantless on my streams anymore.
Oh boy.
Love to see it.
Well, apparently he can't go shirtless Mania weekend either. So
He can.
Yeah.
He can. He just
he
refuses
can, but
to.
he won't. Yes.
Yeah,
he chooses
yeah,
not to.
yeah, but he won't.
What? What?
He denies.
He said something. He's talking shit from the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Of course he
Denies.
is.
Deny all you want, but
I can't hear it. He knew I had the headphones on. you
right,
know?
right.
Yeah. So he's just
I
yelling.
swear to
in there
God.
Yeah,
himself.
Go on, he said something again.
You just yelled because he knows you can't hear it. He knows. He knows.
Listen, never go to the bathroom angry.
Right? Yeah.
Never. It's always a mistake.
It's always a mistake.
I'd rather go to the bathroom angry than go to bed angry, I guess.
That's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
I guess.
Oh, I fixed it for you. Now you don't have to worry about your body being on the screen at all.
Huh? Who?
No, you're all.
No,
back to
you're
your-
wrong.
Go back to your
Wow.
side chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do
Wow.
streams like. I can't do streams. I can't do
What did you
streams.
say before that?
I have a funnier joke. We'll circle back to your secondary joke, all right? In your secondary chair.
Oh.
Oh, headphones are off.
Uh-oh.
She's done. She out. She deucing.
Oh.
Anyway,
You booted her.
I can't do Winnie the Pooh streams anymore. You know what I mean? Because when I get up, my whole butt would show.
All right.
Mm.
Winnie the Pooh
Oh,
streams.
boy.
Winnie the Pooh streams.
Yes.
You should try it.
What?
You guys should try it one time. Do a full blown Winnie the Pooh stream.
Full blow Winnie the Pooh stream.
Yeah, I don't really get up during the show much, so I think I'd be okay.
can get away with
that,
it.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't now. If I get up, it's all everything's there. I have a whole path left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have to rearrange your whole spot.
Well, and now she's like, and then when I lean up to talk because I don't want my microphone to be here so I can sit comfortably because it blocks
Right.
your face. I got to move it here, and then I sit up, and then I block her vision of the TV. It's a whole thing going on over
Oh,
here.
it's terrible.
It's chaos in the ABJ household.
Yeah.
You're not changing it back. We've already
Oh,
done
no,
this.
I'm changing it back.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna change
no.
all of it back.
Oh,
so you don't have to
no.
worry about where
No.
your face sits or where your body's
No.
gonna be on camera, where the
No.
All
microphone's
undone.
at. The
All
microphone
undone.
always
I
covers
don't
me.
mind.
It's okay.
I don't mind how I sit and where I am at and what I'm doing. I'm trying to accommodate the you shot, and that's the difficult.
For the record, anywhere I sit, it's always going to be an issue. Anywhere I sit, because for one, it's not the same height of the desk, but for two, I'm always behind you, no matter where I sit.
Mhm.
So your microphone, something's always going to be in that way.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be too worried.
Henry said that was quick. Did you wash your hands? All right, so listen, man. I'm a conservationist, and if you
Here we go.
only pee and you're in your house, I don't think. Do you every time you take a pee in your own public house? Do you wash your hands
Your own public house?
in your own private house?
In your own
Do you,
public
do you wash your
house.
hands off a
Listen.
pee? I might
Listen,
make myself
if you
sound
don't-
gross right now. Do you wash your hands after a pee?
I know.
If you know where
I'll be honest.
your junk is
I wash my hands
and where it's
before I-
been, like you're okay. Like if you know
Right,
you haven't
right,
been somewhere
right.
that like
Yeah, I had a shower
Oops.
an hour ago. I'm not. I just
oops,
took a
I was,
piss.
I was in a toxic waste dump without my pants on. Better wash my hands. You know.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't do anything with my
Is
dick.
that a Backstreet Boy on the screen? What
That's
happened?
what I was trying to figure out, but I didn't want
No,
to.
he's another boxer. He's a fighter.
They're
Oh, okay.
they're really pushing this whole
He's from the
Uh,
TKO people.
yeah.
If I take a shit, I'm washing my hands after using the bathroom.
Right. No, of
You're
course.
messing with fecal
Of course.
matter.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
also, like, I wash my hands before I make food. Like, what else do I? Really
Yeah, if I'm eating
Right.
or something, yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely. They say
Absolutely.
yes. Well, listen, you guys are ruining the planet. Get your shit.
You guys
together.
are ruining the planet.
I mean,
you.
I think it's completely. I agree. I think it's different when you're out.
Honestly,
in public
can I give you?
versus
I'll even say this in public. If
You
I can go into
overwatchers.
if I can go into a bathroom and I can get my dick out and take a piss, and I realize that I know my body is clean and I'm not a gross bastard, or I can do like the move where you just kind of pull your shit out but don't touch yourself type deal.
Mhm.
If
Right.
that's what I try to do in public. I just kind of like try to get my junk out without touching it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's dirtier to wash your hands in some public wrestling bathrooms than
Right.
it is fucking.
Right.
That's
And then
fair.
I go back to my table and I hand sanitize.
That's
Yep.
fair.
Right.
Yeah, hand sanitizer's big.
It's called
Yeah.
dangle and
Huge
jangle.
thing.
Yeah,
right.
you dangle,
Yeah.
you point
Dangle and
string.
jangle.
Yeah.
Dangle and jangle. Yeah. Listen, I need if I'm gonna Winnie Pooh this thing, I need one of those. I need like a full screenshot that says, excuse me while I go poop. I can put up on the screen.
I have a sign that we bought at an office convention that we went to, and it says, "In Italy, it is always polite to wash your hands," or in Italy, it's their custom to always wash your hands after using the
Right.
bathroom. Now, if I have like a house full of people in my house, and I use the bathroom, and we're gonna be shaking hands and touching and talking. Yes, then I'm gonna I'm gonna wash my
Right.
hands after a pee. But like,
Right.
Sure.
just me here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
me and Lily. She just peed. I don't care.
I also didn't
Sandra
wash-
says, "You-
I didn't wash my hands.
listen,
You
when I
my
ate
nasty
either.
buddy."
everyone knows where everything's been. All cards are on the table.
I have a shirt that it's so I love Pigpen from fucking Peanuts. Like even as a
Right.
kid, like
Right.
I would go a couple days without showering. I'll tell you that right now. Like I don't mind being dirty.
Right.
But I have it's Pigpen and he has sunglasses on and a dirt cloud and he goes masters before baths or something like that or just like
right.
yeah.
Love it.
Mm.
Love it. Love that.
Nice.
Like I don't know some parts of me like I want to kind of go on like one of the things I want to do and I think that a lot of people don't realize that it's how difficult it could be. But like you're like, oh, I want to go on tour with a band, right? Like
Right.
I would love to document a tour with a band or going on the road and being on the road and living on the road with somebody but here's the thing. When you live that style of like bands and music and fucking always on the road,
Yeah.
you can't afford a hotel every
No.
night. You can't afford a shower.
Right.
You're baby wiping some nights. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I kind of want to experience that lifestyle. Like I
Right.
think I would be fine. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
know how to.
Yeah.
What? What's that look for?
Uh-oh. He getting
What?
You wouldn't make it.
I wouldn't make it. Are you crazy?
Oh,
How would
shots
I not make it?
fired. Shots fired.
Tempur-Pedic bed.
No, I'm gonna wake up in pain every day and then drink beers at bars before shows. Oh, I'm not saying this is a healthy lifestyle. I'm just telling you this is what I want to experience. I've done a little bit with bands and being there for 3 or 4 days as they go to different towns and don't shower for 2 of the 3 days while you're out. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, you're sleeping in the van or on someone's couch or on someone's floor, and you wake up the next day and you can't move, and then you drink about it.
That's right.
That's what I did.
When
Like
the
a
crust
man.
is when the crust is so bad that you can't move body parts, alcohol fixes everything.
Yeah, and then you wake up the next day
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm 10 times worse than I was the day before. How do I fix
Yep.
it? More beer.
More, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Listen, eventually it's going to come full circle and you're going to feel better.
Right.
Yeah,
Like you just have to figure out how many days of beers it's going to take.
yeah.
Exactly.
I love it.
If
Or
you
you just
haven't
get
seen-
yourself to a point where you can rest for 2 or 3 days and get yourself you're sober and your body at the same time.
right.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie Almost Famous, ABJ, I highly really recommend you and Lily watch that movie.
We'll add it to the list. We'll add it to the
It's-
list of movie reviews.
It's basically about what you just said. It's about a young kid who wants to be a journalist, and he goes into and he follows this one band
Doesn't that have Kate Hudson in it?
Yes, it's
Yes.
so
I've watched
good.
that one.
So
It's
good.
I've seen some.
I
It's
love
based
that
on a true
movie.
story.
Yes, I love that movie.
Isn't it based on the kid who works for Rolling Stone magazine?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
I know the premise of it.
It's so. Oh, for God.
That's
Best-
honestly what I would do if I like dreams. What the fuck was that?
Yikes.
I don't even understand what that move was. Who was that supposed
I
to
don't
hurt?
know.
Off the top rope, you mean?
I'm guessing Ivar is who it was supposed to.
It looked so. I guess Chad sold it as Ivar slipped, and he's like, "Okay, I snuck out." I don't know. It was. It
Right.
looked like a bots they tried to fix.
Ivar is only ranking at a 79.
He's a tag team wrestler.
Chad Gable's only got an 80,
Right.
which is
80s
ridiculous.
is probably his best
I mean,
rating he's ever gotten with a video
I'm
game.
sure it is, but that's still
Yeah. But it's also wrong.
well.
What do you think he should be? Higher?
I would say,
Probably, yeah.
yeah,
I would think so.
yeah. I would say a little higher than that.
I would say mid 80s. I think he's someone who can walk in and win a secondary title. And I think if you can win a secondary title, you should be in the higher 80s.
Right.
If it wasn't Gunther that held the Intercontinental title and it wasn't this, historic run, he would have been Intercontinental champion.
Right.
And at some point, yes.
Yeah.
Shit, I drink my water.
Yeah, same.
I much rather I do like the fact that I'm drinking more waters than I am fucking Pepsis. Huh? I know, I kind of like when that's why I go hard and drink all the soda, because I'm like, if we drink it and it goes away and then all that's left is water, then I have to be healthier. Yeah.
I got one of them pure water filters that like slides in the fridge that's got the little
Yeah, we
handle
can't do
on
that
it.
in this household. It would be a whole thing.
Yeah.
When I lived it myself, I had one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have it in my closet because if I ever get my own place, I have one.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what my only problem with that is people would always take and never refill it, and then you get sick of fucking always refilling it.
I'm the only one that refills it, to be honest, and Sonia drinks it all the time. But I have like I bought one of those Brewmate growlers. Like it's it keeps stuff cold for like 2 days. And I mean, it was a little expensive, but it definitely, because I drink water, but it's got to be like freezing cold for me.
Yeah, I actually, when I get bottled water, I prefer it be room temperature.
Wow. I can't. Yeah, I just can't for some reason.
Like even if I'm doing commentary and it's hot in the building, sure, I need a cold water to cool me down. And I usually take the cold water and I put it in the back of my neck, and then the room temperature water is the one I drink from.
Yeah, I gotcha.
What I need to do though is I need to either sell some merchandise or I need to sell some stuff.
Sell all the stuff.
Because I do need to come up with $100 in a couple of weeks, because I feel like as a stream thing, I want to cash in on streaming 2K early. I don't want to.
Right.
I need a game that I can stream now.
Yeah.
Like Call of
Dude,
Duty's good because it's a
Let
popular
me know.
game. You can
I will
jump
play
in.
2K with you. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm
in.
Let me
I'm
know.
in as well.
I'm so in.
Yeah, I just gotta get
So
the money
in.
to get the game, but I want to get the $100 version so I don't have to buy season passes. And
Same.
shit. It's
Right.
all done.
I'm the same way.
And the
Same
$100 version I saw is completely digital. You can't.
Yeah,
buy
that's what
physical
I don't
copies
buy
of the
physical
$100.
anymore either.
I
Yeah.
mean, if
I-
it is, so
I'm-
be it. But
It
I don't-
is. Yeah.
I don't need
I went
the.
and I verified it with 2K. It is 100% digital. I'm not a big digital fan. I usually like to have physical media, but if I gotta get
Dude,
digital,
this is
gotta
it, I
get
think,
digital,
though.
'cause this.
I think this is the year that we see the last of CDs and DVDs.
Oh my god!
It
Can I
might
talk
be.
about something real quick?
'Cause-
I hope Alex is
'cause
here to have this conversation.
They already pulled it from Best Buy that almost all
Oh yeah.
physical media is not in stores. It's gone.
He tapped.
Yep.
He tapped.
Yeah.
So remember when Xbox made the announcement that certain games were going to go to multiplat? Well,
Right.
all these journalists took over and said Xbox is only going to become a third-party company. It's going down the tube. They're going
Right.
to become Sega.
Right.
And Xbox was like, no, actually, it's. Honestly, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, if they go multiplat, I don't care
Right.
because I have Game Pass.
Right.
So essentially, you're
Yeah.
paying my bill. You know what I mean by buying
Yep.
the game on another
Yep.
system. But it's not the case. Actually, WWE. They're actually doing the complete opposite. They actually said a lot of games aren't going certain games will go multi-plat.
Right.
Mhm.
And once they hit a longer cycle, some may go there. They're not saying hard line every game is going, or these games are going and these ones aren't.
Right.
They're just saying that they are open to
5
putting games into
a.m. is
places.
when it starts.
And
Yep,
people are
5
like,
a.m.
and people are keep saying like, oh, they're not going to make systems anymore and shit. It's like Xbox, like, no, we have a new one in the works right now.
Right,
Like, we're
right,
not getting out of the console game. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And PlayStation's numbers for consoles, like they have over like 4 million units, and they are not hitting quotas like they did before.
No,
Right,
they just
right, yeah.
announced that PS5 is at half its lifetime, so they're expecting PS6, 4 years from now maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
They keep putting out these cinematic games. Like every game they make is the same cinematic linear style game,
Right,
which is
right,
fine,
yeah.
and they get highly acclaimed every time.
Yep.
But when you start charging $70 per game, and you're expecting COVID numbers where everybody was stuck in the house and everybody gamed,
Right.
and then now you turn around and you say like, hey, we're going to charge the same amount, and we put all this like millions and millions of dollars into the budgets to make
Right.
these games over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the demand for those games are not meeting what it's costing to make them.
Right.
yeah, well,
Have I
absolutely.
seen them before?
Oh,
Who's fighting against Judgment Day at Elimination
Oh.
Chamber?
Pete
Was it
Dunne
DY?
and,
Pete
and
Dunne
Tyler
and-
Bate.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah,
Tyler
yeah,
Bate.
yeah.
No, you haven't.
I don't
seen
think
that.
I've seen them before.
Pete Dunne was called Butch for the longest time,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I don't think you were around when they were.
I don't think I've seen either one of them.
Oh, Bobby
So-
Lashley is the guy I forgot that's in this. Yeah,
So is there
Right.
any
Oh, okay.
chance they take the tag titles?
I do. Yes, I think
You think they will?
Yeah, I think
No.
that's coming up soon. Maybe not. Maybe they'll let Judgment Day rock with the titles till Mania.
I find it hard to believe that they're going to make changes now before Mania, but I'd
I
love to
agree.
see it. I think they're
Right. Right.
I think they're gonna. I think they need a tag title run, but I don't see them making any major.
Yeah, I
changes
can.
before
The
Mania.
Right,
the
right.
team of Judgment Day is money, and they're going to take that team into Mania and with titles and gold and whatever they can put
Yeah.
around them.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, it's all going to be about what Damian Priest is going to do with that cash in. I think that's going to be like a big focal point of like all the title stuff. And
Do you think Damien leaves the Judgment Day before he cashes in or after he cashes in?
After,
After.
yeah, because I think there's going to be a power struggle after he cashes in.
Yeah.
I think
right.
Damian Priest is going to become The Rock. I think he's going to be too good for his stable.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah,
right.
I think he's going to leave Judgment Day like Rock left Nation of Domination.
Yeah, because
Hey.
I think he's gonna win a title before they lose the tag titles, and then they're gonna drop
Yeah.
the tag titles, and he's gonna be like, I don't need you guys anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I can
Right.
see everyone in Judgment Day losing all their titles at Mania,
Mhm.
and his cash in was successful, and now he's the only champion of Judgment Day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if he doesn't cash in on Mania, the contract ends, right? It's timed out.
No. It ends
no, he
in.
gets,
He has until June or July to cash it in.
Oh, okay.
yeah, because he gets from Money in the Bank last
Until
year.
Yeah.
so-
SummerSlam or what?
Till
So he
Money in the
has-
Bank.
So he has until like midsummer before he can. Before he's out of time.
And what I was kind of saying with this main event is like, does Jey Uso winning the title on Raw? Is it likely? No, it's not historically something Raw does where they change titles,
Hmm.
especially bigger titles.
Right.
But if you have bigger plans for Gunther that don't involve the world title, now is the time to pull the trigger and get his story going because he's going
Right.
to have the big Berlin show. He
Yeah.
has Mania. He has all this stuff coming up. So
Mhm.
if you're going to change the title and give it to Jay, tonight would be the night to do it so you still have time to get stuff ready for Mania.
Right.
Sure.
Makes sense.
Do I think it's going to happen? No. I think this is going to be another match that's going to be really, really good, and he's going to get fucked out of it.
Yeah.
Possibly by the Judgment Day. Or not Judgment
Right.
Day. So the Usos, I'm sorry, his brother and Solo came in and interfered at the beginning. I can see that coming back at the end of the night and costing him.
Right.
Makes Jimmy really on the fence, like, now I have to go join Cody. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think what we're going to get at some point at Mania, I don't know if it's going to be during the tag team match or it's going to be during the one-on-one match, but the Bloodline's going to try to help Roman win.
Right.
Roman and Rock win. And the ghost of the Bloodline past of everyone that they cheated out of world title shots will have to come together and take the Bloodline down.
Right.
Like that has to be the story. And Cody's the lead. He's the lead Avenger. He's Captain America of this turning point.
Right.
Honestly, it's very similar to like a Sanctuary storyline.
Oh yeah.
Where like the Sanctuary's done this there's an evil force coming in of the Walker clan and they take over the company and they decimate everybody and they're cheating and they take everybody out one by one and everyone's getting injured and then it comes down to JS Hawthorne and then everyone who was hurt in the past comes back and overrises and takes back the Sanctuary. Like the stories at the Sanctuary are very cinematic and they tell a story more than they do wrestling. That's the premise of what that company does and it's good. It's fun.
Chikara Pro did something like that years ago with the Eye of Tyr and Naz Muldoon, and then everybody kind of coming together to take down the evil forces. And they even did their season finale where like their team of good guys came out and each one of them had very Avenger-esque like costumes that fit their characters.
Yeah. And honestly, telling the story that way and then telling some fans like, yo, you should go back and check out this storyline of Chikara. This section was really good. And then you watch that section of Chikara, fall in love with the story, and then say, well, what about these guys and these undercard? And then you go and watch more content of that brand because you fell in love with the story that's there. And that's what WWE's doing with this Bloodline story. Like they don't care about anything else right now because the story is the Bloodline is going to be the one that you like, yo, 6 months ago this happened, and then it did this, and then it did this, and then you build up your cinematic universe to your end game.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I like the idea that Chikara Pro did seasons where you had definitive starts and ends to all the major storylines, because you can say to somebody like, this is a great storyline and it took place, you know, in this calendar year. Check out these shows. I like when companies do that. And just as an FYI, Money in the Bank is July 6th this year, and it is from Toronto, Canada. So that'll be the official last chance if he doesn't cash in at Mania.
Right.
He'll have till July.
I don't know who that is.
New Day.
What are their names?
Look at Kofi's Black Panther necklace.
Yeah, I saw that. It's very cool.
I keep getting this feeling every week that eventually Cody's going to turn on Xavier, or Kofi's going to turn on Xavier.
You know, I keep feeling that too,
because
I keep feeling that
it's the gear he's wearing. It's very like un-New Day sort of gear.
It's very much like he's by himself.
I just get this feeling like we're going to see, because I don't think we're getting Big E back anytime soon, but I think we're going to see by the end of the year. I think we're going to see a Kofi and Xavier feud.
Do you think they feud and Big E brings them back together when he's ready? Like, so maybe they're putting the New Day on hold because Big E's not there. Right. They somehow maybe feud or turn a new leaf or become a new version of the New Day where they're not positive and they're angry and they're sick of being stepped on. Yeah. And Big E's like, yo, what happened to my boys?
Right.
And then they reunite New Day with him back.
I think
that would be cool. I
think a feud between Kofi and Xavier would be like when Matt and Jeff Hardy feuded around the time of WrestleMania 25, except this will mean something and have an actual story.
Right.
I love the New Day. I think there's a set of characters going back to your thing, C. Henry, of they're a black team that's not pushed as gangsters or like our negativity. They were the power of positivity, and that was their whole mission from the beginning, was to be the polar opposite of what people of color or black people are represented in pro wrestling. And that's why I love the New Day. I think everything about New Day has, and they still have their booty-os and they have their fun puns. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is getting ridiculous. Here's a bull rider. He's famous, everybody. Put the camera on him.
Yeah, in the middle of Gunther's entrance, the greatest intercontinental champ of all time, we got to look at a bull rider.
This is the future of WWE.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm surprised that they haven't got the advertisements on the mats yet. It's coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Honestly, I think Priest should pull an RVD and cash in for a full match. Perhaps like they go to PR again before Money in the Bank. That'd be cool.
What is it?
If he cashes in like RVD and says, I not only do I challenge you, but I want him to be on this show, this main event.
Okay.
I would be super cool with that, because I always thought that was one of like the greatest passions was him calling his shot.
Yeah, that would actually be interesting.
And if he goes and does it in in Puerto Rico in front of like that crowd, where he earned their respect because he gave Bad Bunny, like him and Bad Bunny tore the house down.
Yeah,
he would get fucking love.
it'll be the Zelina Vega moment we didn't get
Yeah.
Right.
when she should have won the title.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Like
think
that place
WWE
will
is starting to learn,
explode.
like, when we go to another country, we should probably cater to the hometown crowd.
Probably should do that.
Yeah, we should definitely do some hometown cooking when we show up.
Yeah, and what's
I think
what's
the
great
days of
about it-
Ric Flair going the Dominican Republic and faking that he won the title but not actually doing it so we can get out of there. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
Right.
But that, like, even the like, it's still a great moment. Like having Zelina Vega winning that title
Yeah.
is still a great moment, even if it's not in Puerto Rico. But that makes it so much.
the
better.
UFC
Like, it
tries
turns
to
it
do
up.
that with fighters by saying we'll put the fighter in his home country and if he wins, it's a great story.
Mm-hmm.
Now UFC can do that style booking, but actually control the booking.
Right.
Yeah. I think honestly with what's going on with SmackDown moving, with what's going on with Monday Night Raw moving, I think after Mania, I think all bets are off. I think we are going to see all kinds of crazy shit happen this year.
Right.
Like
Right.
things we've never imagined before. I think the look, the feel of WWE is going to completely change. I think everything they're doing is going to get turned up to 11, and I think it's going to make for much better shows.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I think so. What I still think it's going to be catered to a younger audience,
Right.
but I also think they're going to try to cater to a sports demographic people as well.
Mhm.
I mean, I would sort of hope so. I
Well,
mean,
look what they're doing tonight with Pat McAfee drawing on the screen. Like
Right.
they're leaning
That's what they
heavy
put
into
Samantha
that.
Irvin in this week.
I'm sure.
They're
I'm
leaning
sure they
into
didn't say,
that
"Hey,
sports.
Samantha, wear this." I'm sure that was her choice.
I feel like I'm sorry. You think people have a choice?
Yeah, I
You
think.
think people have a choice?
I think a ring announcer.
Cody Rhodes shit, and you think people have a choice?
Yeah, I think everyone has a choice of what they wear. I don't think they go backstage like you have to wear this gear tonight.
No. Okay. All right. Let me rephrase that.
Unless
I am
unless
sad
she's
that this
going out there
even-
looking like a piece
Let
of
me
trash,
rephrase
I don't
this.
think
Let me
anybody really
rephrase this.
cares.
The only person who has to wear an outfit is the referee.
Mhm.
They don't have a choice of what they wear.
very true. Very true.
Can I amend my
Go
statement?
ahead.
I'm
No.
saddened that the fact that got put on the table of these are the options.
What if she brought it to the table?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's her option.
Because I don't care who brought it to the table. I'm just mad that it was
Listen,
brought to the
listen,
It's
you
table.
need-
her option.
You need to take this to Twitter and let her know how you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I think your wardrobe ideas are terrible.
I didn't say that.
Correct.
I did not say all of
Say
her
that out loud.
wardrobe.
Say that.
I would like to say that I think Samantha Irvin is beautiful and probably, in my opinion, one of the best looking females on all of fucking Raw. To be honest.
But
That's
Touche,
it.
babe.
That's it. I hardly ever have shit to say about her outfits. I'm like, she's always stunning, always beautiful. I'm not really happy with this fashion choice.
So how
I'm not
about
saying that diminishes her as a fucking person or all of her wardrobe choices are shit. I didn't say that. I said
you know
I don't
Samantha
like
Irvin
this
was
one.
Samantha Irvin was talked about on the podcast? On a new episode of the ABJ podcast that dropped this month, I interviewed Sam Evans, who is an artist from Australia who does really,
I
really
was
cool art.
Sitting in the room.
And Sam Evans did a painting of Ricochet and Logan Paul coming off the ropes and meeting in the
Nice.
middle at Rumble.
that's cool.
And that painting was bought
By Samantha.
by Samantha Irvin.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And yeah.
Sitting here when
That
you
is
did
pretty
that
cool.
interview, actually. I was
Yeah. And
little known fact.
what was even cooler is that I heard a rumor that Lily was sitting in the room while you did that interview.
Literally.
She
There's a
might have
rumor
been
out
sitting
there.
in the room.
Right there. Right
I
next
don't
to
know.
you.
I'm
With
not-
no
right,
microphone
right
in
on this
front of
side
me.
though. On this
Listen,
side though.
I
That,
actually
that
was.
way.
I was on that side over there, all right there. But like this desk was moved over here, so technically I was probably actually sitting exactly where he's sitting right now. Yeah, because
See-
your desk was right here, and I was on the opposite side of it.
With
No,
her
I
talking
wasn't at my desk. I was on. It was before I even had a desk over here.
with her talking shit about Samantha Irvin, I don't think anybody
I was
cares. at
not
this
talking-
point.
Yeah, I think it's insanely disrespectful as she said.
Disrespect-
She was dropping bombs left and right. Ooh.
the disrespect, I swear.
Yeah.
You know, and to think you're talking to someone who's currently working on a New Japan logo for you right now, sir.
Oh, let's
yourself.
throw that in your face
Yeah,
because I'm trying to dig my way out of a hole for talking shit on Samantha
I
Irvin.
was not talking shit about Samantha Irvin. I love her. Samantha Irvin, if you're listening to this, I love you, and you are an angel, and you're a treat, and you are a national fucking treasure.
If she,
And
if
she
she
is
late.
the
throws-
best, she is the
It's
best
too late.
announcer.
It's too
Yeah.
late.
If she throws that outfit in the garbage, I know who to blame.
Yeah, what if she goes on Twitter and she's like, I was verbally harassed.
If she says Lily Rodriguez made this comment
Verbally
and I'm
harassed
never
me.
wearing it again, I'm gonna be like, holy fucking shit. Holy shit.
And then she shaves half her head because she's having just a mental breakdown.
And I'll
Yeah,
just
she's
shave my
done with
head
it.
with her.
Yeah.
You don't think I've done that? But I've done it before. I'll do it again. I'm not against it.
Random ass question: have you ever seen a really tall ass ref in wrestling? Chris Bankos was he had some height to him. Chris Bankos was he was height. He was tall. He had some height to him. Yeah, but I don't think he refs as much anymore.
I'm a dickhead.
There's a few referees I know that have some, that are pretty not super tall. I've never seen like a 6 foot tall ref, to be honest. I think like 5'11" is probably like 5'11", maybe 6 foot is the highest I've ever seen a ref. But I've never seen like a 6'2" or 6'4" referee.
Interesting.
I have never seen really big referees, but I will say, just in thinking about this, the Monster Factory in Jersey right now has a really tall ring announcer.
Yeah, his
name is Derek Lewis, and this guy, what is
giant.
he, like 6'11" or something?
Yeah,
6'12" or something. He's
pretty
really
tall. Yeah, he's pretty
he's
tall.
a big dude.
I knew it. I knew two guys who were backstage interviews who were insanely tall, and when they would do interviews, they would stand and then do a standing split.
Oh
So
wow!
they would bring themselves to more of a chest level with the talent.
Sure.
Right.
That's a start.
You hate it.
But you have to cartoonize it. Like,
No. I know. I was just getting at colors so far.
I love the pause. I love the pause.
Whoa,
You hate it. You hate
whoa.
it. You hate it.
No. All I was asking was about the colors.
I love how
Don't
they're
look at-
their
don't
own
look
little
at the
side
picture.
conversation,
Don't
just forgetting about us completely.
I'm making
happens.
a new.
It happens all
you
the
can't
time.
do that.
Happens
at
all the time.
anyway.
Logos. No, there's nobody else here. We're not watching.
There's a
huh?
reason why we're at the top of the
This is
logo making
normal.
game, and it's
This
because
is
we
normal.
don't stop.
we don't sell any either.
Yes. Listen,
So-
there's two things that you guys are good at: logos and talking shit about Samantha Irvin.
Yeah. And not making money at either one.
Oh,
Oh no.
Can I
This has
get a
just
break
gone
time in
downhill
this? Like
quickly.
shit.
It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ah,
You said it, man. You said it.
I'm about to just
true
It's
story.
forever on here.
time out.
It's forever on
I
here.
said I'm mad that it got brought to the table. I think that she's beautiful.
Look,
I think that she's.
You talk shit about that outfit, and then you say nothing
You
about
know
that
what?
hideous yeet shirt that Jey Uso wears.
He wears the same thing every week. It's pointless for me to
and,
keep
like,
talking about
I
it.
could
It's the
wipe
same
my
thing
ass with
every
that
week.
shirt. It's that ugly.
And this
you
referee,
all wanna know
is
something?
40 years old and still rocks a faux hawk.
Y'all want to know something?
no.
This week's fashion notes went like nothing. I'm tired of it. I've seen the
I'm
same shit
tired
in
of
and out.
it.
Bring me
Wow.
something good. Let's go. The coolest thing that I've seen tonight is Nia Jax's purple leopard print.
Harif Daniel says, did Jey Uso win tonight? It's still going on as we speak. It's not
Yep.
over. But they are fighting outside the ring right now.
That looked painful.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Hall says, I want to be the fattest person. You start eating, brother. Start eating.
Start eating.
And one day your dreams can come true.
There's only one way to become the fattest human. There's only one way to get that done.
If you ain't first, you're last.
And you better
If you ain't first,
stuff
you're
stuff
last.
in your mouth, brother.
I hope you wrote down in your fashion notes that Pat McAfee looks like a bartender at a country
Do
western
you know what?
bar.
I'm really upset with Pat McAfee's outfit choice today.
He looks terrible.
He's the
I
cool
didn't
host.
write
He's the cool
anything
manager
down.
of Applebee's.
What I was gonna write,
Right.
baby poop shirt.
Yeah, listen, I don't
There you go.
I don't have anything against thrift stores, but the dude looks like that's where he got his outfit.
The only person whose outfit I actually wrote on that had like a positive was Andrade Idolo.
Yeah,
There
he's
you go.
he's
Right,
there's
also
your local mom and pop bar restaurant, and Pat Mac
Right.
the manager of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even the manager, he's when you say manager, you're using that lightly, right? Like that's the guy that's in and out all day and doesn't actually sit there, but then like
he's
He's the guy that
like-
comes in and everybody.
complain to,
He's
and
the
then
one that
he's like-
writes the checks, but comes in to party to his own place.
No,
he's the
he's-
one that bar rescues.
Yes,
like,
he's
he
the
comes down
manager on
about
Bar
it.
Rescue.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's the manager in Bar Rescue.
Half yells
All
at.
right, I see it.
That's him.
Are you coming
Yeah.
drinking your own bar? I'm shutting it down.
His wife's like, listen,
It's only
I just want to
it's
sell
only
the
three
place.
a day, and it's only to my friends, but only like on certain days that end in Y that I give them those.
He's on
free
top of the
drinks.
bar doing this.
Right. He's yeah.
Like, get the fuck down. You're the owner, you idiot.
Like, so it looks cool, right? So it looks cool.
It was cool, right?
Yo,
It's great.
If he had a 10-gallon hat and a handlebar mustache, he'd be perfect for Walker Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
He didn't wear a 10-gallon hat. He wore a 1.5.
I mean, it's close enough.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
Because the other 9.5 gallons are terrified to stay on the head of Walker Texas.
He'd look like
You
the
know.
old cartoon logo guy from Arby's.
Right.
I was definitely waiting for you to say Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite, yeah.
Well, I don't want to give him that much credit.
It's Chuck freaking Norris, and you think that you're gonna give him too much credit?
Yeah.
He allows you to live in a world where you can give credit. Okay?
Right. Here we go. Don't start this train.
So here's a question. We got some people in the chat. I'm thinking about doing a game stream tonight. Do we game stream Call of Duty, or do we start a new game on the Nintendo Switch?
Ooh.
Do I do a Nintendo Switch stream?
Ooh.
If I were you, I would switch it up.
Hey.
What do I
That's bad pun o'clock.
It is bad fun o'clock.
I save the bad puns for other content creators.
Yeah, right.
There's a guy who makes a whole career of doing puns the whole time.
Puns.
Really?
Yeah. Try doing commentary with him. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh no.
He says the same 4 puns every single show over and over and over.
Oh boy.
I was like, hey, can we switch it the fuck up? You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever said it to him during commentary?
Huh?
Have you ever said that to him during commentary?
I've only ever done one show with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Animal Crossing's Breath of the Wild, Mario 3D World, Pokemon
Jackbox.
Violet, Pokemon Shield, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Let's Go Pikachu, Mario Kart 8,
Ooh.
Graveyard Keeper. I that would be one I wouldn't mind streaming. Civilization, Luigi's Mansion. I'm suck at it, but Super Smash Brothers, Mario Party, Torchlight. I have Torchlight 2 on here. Mario
Nice.
Odyssey, Mario Golf, Pokemon Snap, Super Mario 3D All Stars, Golf Story, Stardew Valley. I always wanted to play Stardew Valley, but I could never figure it out. I'm too dumb to play it.
I had Stardew Valley. I couldn't get into it either.
Yeah,
There you
River
go.
City Girls. Graveyard Keeper's like Stardew Valley, except instead of you have to like harvest bodies.
Oh, I've heard of that
Right,
game. Yeah.
right.
It's actually really good. It's like a darker version of it, but once again, like once you get to a certain point of the game, it gets too complicated, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
River City Girls, which is like a side scroll beat 'em up, and it's a girl version of River City Ransom. That was an
Ransom?
old
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're actually
That's cool,
their
man.
girlfriends, and they get kidnapped,
Oh,
and you have to
wow.
go save them.
That's great.
Cool.
Wow, how ironic, isn't
So
it?
here's what I would suggest. I would do Breath of the Wild and just fish the whole time.
Just fish
Like
the
the
whole
entire stream,
time.
just fish.
I hate that so
That's
much.
great. I love that.
Bloodstained, my time Porta, Scott Pilgrim,
Ooh.
Scott Pilgrim.
Hell yeah.
Streets of Rage 4, Retromania Wrestling,
Nice.
Wow, you got a lot of
Scribble
Switch
Knots,
games. Jeez.
Toe Jam and Earl, River City Ransom. I
Oh,
did
I've
buy.
actually played Toe Jam.
A lot of Switch games. I have like
Toe Jam and Earl.
And then I have
I've not played it on a
That's-
these are the ones I have
That's
downloaded
super
on my
old school.
system. Then I have I heard just Pokemon Violet, Scarlet, Octurus, or if I'm saying that right, Sword, Shield, Pearl, Snap, Pikachu, Mario Aces, Mario Golf, Mario Party, Mario
Jesus.
Raving Rabbits. I buy games when they're on sale, and then I never play them.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Mario Odyssey, I've still never played. Never even put it in my system.
I don't know. I've never had any interest in Mario
Starlink.
Odyssey.
Starlink is like
It's a good
Star
game.
Fox. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
Hell of a lot of fun.
Luigi's Mansion, I've still never beat. And then I have Breath of the Wild, and I have Link's Awakening when they remastered that.
Okay.
Mhm.
The Pokemon one, I'd have to go in and see. Like, I would take some Pokemon that I caught already, and then I would put them in my Pokemon home,
Right.
and then start a new game,
Gotcha.
and then go from the beginning.
Gotcha.
Have you ever played Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess?
I never got into Zeldas growing up. Once again, like growing up, like it just wasn't my style of game. Like RPG, fantasy world, I never got into them.
Yeah.
Right.
I had Twilight Princess, and that's a very divisive one because you have two different modes you play in. During the day, you're Link, and then at night you transform into a wolf. So it's very divisive among fans, but honestly, it's one of my favorite Zeldas.
Yeah.
Oh, just make a new
really
profile on your Switch.
There you go.
Oh, I already have a new profile on your Switch.
Fucking
Yeah,
genius.
perfect.
Done.
Just use my profile. You can be Dark Queen on there.
Bingo.
No, I'm just gonna make the stream profile. These are all stream. Like I'll have my Blackwell page, and then I'll have a stream one.
Boom.
I
You
know
have to
who
make-
Teresa Caputo is.
What?
What is your thing? An octopus?
It's
What?
a purple
She-
squid. For the record,
talks
I
to
had
dead
that way
people.
before I met you. I had that since I was using my ex-roommate's Switch. I made that my profile picture because he didn't have a whole lot of cool stickers to choose
Well, I
from.
can't use Bowser again because Bowser. I already have Bowser on my other one. There is 2 Bowser photos though.
So then use a different Bowser.
I love Bowser,
Damn. Bowser's the best.
but it won't count for Animal Crossing because it goes by the system, not by the profiles. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to start
So
over
like,
on stuff.
well, actually, you would be able. Well, so you wouldn't be able to start over on Animal Crossings, but like you could get a new house. Does
goes
that
with
make sense?
my
Like I have
profile,
my
I
own
thought, on
house. Like
there.
I'm on your island on Animal Crossing, but I have my own house on Animal Crossing. You have your
Nah,
house. I have my
I would
house.
like a whole new.
a whole new island.
Yeah.
I do too, but I don't have my own Switch, so I just go along with your island. I'm
Right.
glad to be welcomed on your island. Please don't kick me off the island, okay?
Thanks,
Just don't get rid of my monkey with the pea hands.
I haven't. The one guy I want to get rid of is a freaking mouse. He's the only one. I can't remember it.
All right, so I have Blackwell and then ABJ is gonna be my stream account.
There you go.
Just change the name of mine.
Just make it a new one.
How do I know which ones I'm using? So when I pick a game, will it say what profile do you want to
Yeah.
use?
So like
Yes.
when you go into
Yeah.
Animal Crossings, it'll
You
be like
choose the
who's
option.
playing.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
good call, Kai. Good call. That's what we're gonna do. So I'll start a Pokemon stream. I don't have to lose anything. So what are we doing?
Pokemon!
Scarlet?
Yo!
Was Scarlet or Violet? Violet. All right, we'll do Violet.
I have Scarlet.
Sheesh.
Do I know who Teresa Caputo is? She talks to people who have died. Have her
The
on
Long
the show.
Island medium.
I have opened the doors numerous times to mediums.
Get out.
I had a lot of people message me and say, "Oh, I would do your show," until they realize that they're going to be on camera, and then they also realize that I'm an open-minded skeptic,
Right.
and then then every single one of them back out.
Do you want to have somebody on your show that does exorcisms? Because I can get you them, and they'll talk to you whether you're a skeptic or not.
Really?
I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Boom.
I'm in.
I'll make
There you
it
go.
I
happen.
seen an exorcism at a church one time.
I've been exercised in a
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Do
this
you say
person,
quotes
it
because
was,
you don't believe it?
it was mental health, not a demon.
I will tell you the guy that does my tabletop barista show with me. He's a former Ukrainian Catholic priest, and he has done stuff at his own house, and he has gone to other people's houses where they have been playing with some very dangerous and dark things, and he has exercised their houses as well. But yeah, he'll talk to you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would be very interested, but I would be respectful, but I would definitely be on the skeptic side. Like
And that's
I
and that's
I
fine.
did a
He-
lot of I've done a lot of stories and researched a lot of stories and watched a lot of documentaries on times where people were exorcised and died, and essentially these people were starved, dehydrated, tortured for 3 hours, and it wasn't because there was a demon in them, is because they had really bad mental health issues
Yeah.
and they didn't have medication or they didn't understand what mental health issues were.
And And to be completely honest, I would probably be in the
Wait,
same
why?
boat as well if I did not, if
You're right.
if I did not know
Good
him.
call.
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, there he is.
ABJ
No
called
yeet, baby. No yeet
ABJ
in the
called it
house.
Are
earlier.
you fucking serious?
ABJ called it earlier. Once
Yeah.
again.
Yep. Oh man. Yo, this is a Mania match that's building.
Yeah, the brothers have to fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. It has to happen.
He just cost his brother the IC title.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh no, wait, no.
Hold on, because we are like 20 seconds behind y'all.
We'll
There's massive things going on. It's coming.
catch up then.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
I keep forgetting you guys are 20 seconds behind.
Yeah, they're
Oh my gosh.
behind us.
I just Tope Suicida just happened.
Yeah. I won't say anything.
Okay.
I won't say anything.
Nope, me neither.
Ooh.
But I
Boy, didn't see that coming.
But
So
that
now
definitely-
when Jimmy goes out to interfere to help Roman, there's a
Yep.
dog in the fight. There's
Yep.
there's an answer to Jimmy, and that's Jay.
Yep.
There's an answer to Solo, that's Sammy. You know,
Somebody. But yeah, this now builds with Jamie versus Jay at Mania. 100%.
yeah.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. Monday Night Raw says we're going to give you 2 marquee matchups to start the show and end the show,
Right.
and we as fans go, all right, this is going to end in this is going to be a fuck finish.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Indeed.
And we just watched 3 hours to prove ourselves right. But there will be a payoff to this at some
Right.
point.
Right.
At some point.
Probably Mania, I think.
Wow.
I feel like a lot of us are accepting this now. We'll let it go, but because we know the end result eventually is going to be this is the bloodline winding down.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, these matches really don't have anything to do with the individual outcomes or anything to do with the participants. It's more about the bigger bloodline story and how it affects that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they were just about to add IC Gold to main event Jimmy Uso, who wants to stand on his own because he doesn't want to be part of the bloodline, and now his brother just cost him his 1 hour opportunity to be a solo competitor.
Yep.
Mhm.
And now he's no longer going to go for solo gold or solo accomplishments. He has to take out his brother.
Yep.
His mission has now just changed.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we're
What I would do
Again?
is I would do a hair versus hair match.
Oh damn.
That's a good
I
one.
would beat my brother and I'd
Yep.
make him shave his head. He'd have to cut his braids off.
Yep.
And then I would
Bro.
cut my hair. And then I would challenge him to a fight. And then I would lose but win. And then tell the ref, no, I actually like do a switcheroo. Like, turn the lights off and then be like, raise my hand.
Right.
I don't know the
Surprise.
logistics of how we would get it because it
Yeah,
seems really
surprise.
complicated. But it
Yeah.
seems like a storyline that an independent guy would push over, but not know how to get a job done.
Right. Exactly. That's too funny.
Well, that was it. Monday Night Raw has come and gone once again. Thank you guys for hanging out.
course.
It makes watching 3-hour streams of when you know exactly how it's going to start, finish, and end go.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Hey, I want you to watch a 3-hour movie you've already seen before every single week.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just, I don't hate WWE. This is not me talking shit. But if you didn't see the outcomes of these
Talking
shows,
shit.
I said it right at the beginning of the show. I said, "Oh, here's our 2 matches. Here's how they end." I wasn't doing it to be a spoiler or be a dick.
Nope.
It's just
but
that's
you
how predictable the product is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agreed.
And if I ruined it for you, I apologize. I will stop. I'm trying my best
You
not to be that
blew
content
it.
creator,
No, okay.
but it's tough. It's hard to sit here for 3 hours. But I appreciate
Indeed.
everyone who came in the chat, who chatted, who talked, who gave the likes, who gave the
Yeah.
subscribes. If you did it, if you followed on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever we streamed here tonight,
Right.
I really appreciate all of you. Hold on, we do have a new subscriber.
Hey.
Yeah, so we got a new subscriber over on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Join the cult.
Yeah, so we're at 9/11.
9/11. Oh no.
That's my.
Oh no.
My birth. That's my
911. 911. Someone's getting choke slammed.
Oh yeah.
That's my
how we
birthday.
saved it. 9/11.
Yep, it's my birthday, and 9/11 when it happened was it's my parents' wedding anniversary too. I was actually born on.
Walk
the
us
wedding
through.
anniversary.
You wake up in the morning. You're going to school. After school, you're going to celebrate your birthday. Nothing in today is going to ruin your day.
Oh my god.
So I was out of high school already. I was working at Walmart at the time, and it was I didn't go until 2:00, and I had a half double next door to my parents. My dad was at work. My mom calls me and wakes me up at like 10 a.m. and she's like,
Oh jeez.
you better get up and turn the TV on because there's like planes hitting buildings and stuff. I'm like, what? So pretty much I got up, watched at home until I went to work, and I was at Walmart the entire day. They had the wall of TVs in electronics where I worked all tuned to CNN, and I literally stood there from 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. and watched those TVs. I had one customer all day, and they walked into electronics, stood there and watched the TV for about 15 minutes and walked out. And that
Jesus.
was the entire day.
That's crazy.
Everybody was just
Nuts.
focused on what was going on. I actually know a guy that goes to the same church that I do that had just stopped working in the World Trade Center about a month before it happened. He had gotten another job opportunity and he was like really weighing them. He took the other job opportunity. And then a month later this happens. And so he was in the city when it happened. He knew a lot of, people that were in the building when it happened. Like, it's just, it's just
I've talked to so many firefighters who were there that day, and I
Right.
had friends that were there because like that's the role I grew up in was first responders and firefighters. And another crazy story I heard is a guy that worked there. I think it was told to me secondhand. It wasn't told to me personally, but a friend told a friend type deal. And this dude was he every day him and this one dude would see each other taking the stairs. Like they wouldn't take all the stairs, but they would take the stairs. Go to a certain floor, take the stairs back and forth. Like if they had to go to the next floor, whatever it had to be.
Yeah.
And him and this person always did it because they were trying to like lose some weight and get themselves in a better spot. And they would see each other in the hallways. They never said hi to each other. Never got to know each other. It was
Right.
the one guy was a little heavier, and he was fit, and he was trying to get in better shape or just do things properly for his body. And the day happens, the planes hit. He's going down the stairs, and as he's going down, he comes across this guy. And he's struggling because he's having a hard time going down because it's a lot of steps.
Right.
And he's helping this guy down, helping this guy down. And I don't know if it was a firefighter or a first responder came up and said, listen, I'll take him, you go.
Right.
And he left the building. And because he was in shape, he was able to get out and further enough away. The buildings collapsed. And when he went and he researched the guys and essentially a firefighter came in and took that responsibility off of him so he can evacuate the building, and they didn't make it out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's tough. It's such a weird day because like my wife will make a big deal about my birthday just because we make big deals about birthdays, but at the same time, like it's
hard to shake that.
It's just so weird going
Yeah.
through that day because it's
Seriously.
everywhere,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was
crazy.
I was in school when it happened because I was much younger. And literally like
Much younger. Come on now. Don't be a
sorry.
You just graduated high school like a year
Need a
ago.
password
Shut
for
up.
StreamYard too.
Yeah. Wow. Man,
Well,
I'm
we
gonna be
just
all
wanna
by
know what-
myself here.
We're only talking because we just hit 911 subscribers. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you, Done It's Over, for being that subscriber.
I'm done. It's over. That's it.
Your 911 subscriber is I'm done. It's over.
It's over.
That's poetic. Oh, Gavin's in the chat. Gavin and John are here.
Gavin.
Says, great show, Mr. Anthony. Love you guys so much. Gavin is the little kid who goes to all the shows and dresses up as people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gavin.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
love Gavin
cool.
to death. C. Henry says praises. I'm guessing, I don't know if that's for a good show. I'm not sure. Or
Who
if it's
knows?
Probably for
9/11
me.
pray. Or
Probably
something
for
else.
you.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
For your
Probably,
soul.
Praying for my
For you,
soul.
yeah.
probably praying for Samantha
He'll see it.
Irvin.
Yeah, same as
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
heartbroken.
She's gonna need that. She's
Make
gonna
sure
need
you
it.
catch
thoughts and
the-
prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Make sure you catch us at the Ben Frank Connects WrestleMania weekend. We'll be the guys looking like this.
Yes,
They will. I won't.
I'll be
Yeah.
wearing a T-shirt with a body on there. I'll be finding out where Abs gets his shirts. Grab some merchandise. We have a whole bunch of stuff out there. It would really, really help right now. Episodes that are out now. Mr. James is out, and I think tonight at midnight, Miles Penn's drop. We're only a couple more weeks away from being done all the pre-recorded interviews, and then March kicks off the new style of ABJ with pop culture reviews. Bro, I've been watching movies, and I'm like, I don't want to watch it yet because I want to watch it for the content side of
Right.
things. Like, I'm trying to hold back media because I want to do it for in next month. So I'm ready. I'm mentally ready. I'm mentally prepared. I want to do this. I'm not 100% sure how these shows are going to go. So
Right.
for the first couple, they may be bumpy, but I'm going to find myself. That's the
Yeah.
goal to this, is to kind of make that content. There will be some where you're going to see guests are solo. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it all, but we'll figure it out. I'm really excited. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming. Also, there's something else I have to promote or plug. Oh, next Sunday on Tornado Tag Podcast, we're doing the history of Sputnik Monroe. It's a great story. Great guy in wrestling history. Can't wait for you guys to hear that one. And then after the Sputnik Monroe episode, we're going to be doing WrestleMania 15. So that was what the number generator gave us. Brian says historically not a good pay-per-view. The matches were not very good.
Also, the last time that WrestleMania was in Philly.
There you go.
Really?
There you
Yes,
go.
that was the last time WrestleMania was in Philly. So
There
That
you
would
go.
make sense because Brian was
Yeah.
there. So we're watching the last Philly Mania and then this Mania.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, that's the
That's-
universe.
yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely.
God.
That's fate. Yeah, well,
Thank you,
wait till you see the show before you say that.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Wait till you see the show before you say that.
Yeah, I heard it was terrible. Thank
It's
you,
not-
God. You can blame it for good or bad. It works.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, so we're gonna watch WrestleMania 15. So if you guys want to watch that, so you're ready for 2 weeks for Tornado Tag, that'd be great. But we'll see you guys next time. That's gonna do it for the watch along. We should be back here tomorrow for NXT. So we're gonna click it in, get it ready, and we'll see you guys on the next one. We're out of here.
Peace.
Oh, real quick, sorry, before I get out of here. We have exclusive merch as well. So if you like ABJ merch and you're looking to, hey, I have some ABJ merch, I want to support the Ben Frank Connection, head over to support the Ben Frank Connect at opinioncitypod.creator at Teespring or tpublic.com/store/opinioncitypodcast. There is exclusive ABJ shirts that you can only get there. So if you want to get some Opinion City merchandise, if you want to get the Ben Frank Connect stuff, or you want to get exclusive ABJ stuff, there is logos that will only be available on that website that you can only get through there. And that helps pay for things like StreamYard or for us to go do things and together, because it does cost money to make content. And you can contribute to the Ben Frank Connect doing it that way. That's all I got. Now we're officially out of here. See you guys next time on a Hangout with ABJ, which will probably be in a couple minutes or an hour or two, because I'm going to go live on Twitch. So, or on do a game stream. So bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for watching this presentation. Like, share, and subscribe for more.